I mean, whatever.
Bro, what? What the fuck? What's going on? Okay, this should work now. Let me switch some things up. Dude, what the hell? I enabled it. It's screwed up. What do you think? Damn. Okay, let's see. Dude, no, it's what happened is I wanted to set it up for today, for later. I wanted just to get like all of it like set up because I wanted to stream today. But I was like, okay, let's prepare everything. And I just I pressed some buttons and then just like, fuck it. We doing a schedule thing right now. I was like, what the fuck? I just noticed because it was 20 minutes ago. But I learned how to do the virtual thing, which I wanted to set up, which is good stuff. But let's see how the Discord. I also gotta clean my hand because it feels a little bit sticky. So I will be right back. One sec. Pop it up.
And stuff. But like, for example, with you getting out of that prison, is it kind of, are you relying on them? Do you have like physical or mental health things that are kind of keeping you from?
I do, yeah.
Is it that? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And drums is a dickhead, and I really, just like you think he's doing excellent things with the farm, I think he's an excellent dickhead because he's so rude and naive and has no respect actually to be calling me to say, grow up and 8-year-olds are better than you, still living with your parents and
Here, maybe I can summarize this for Vic. Do you want to summarize for Fella? Because Fella came in here, maybe he'd like to hear what is the current situation with this gentleman. So
we're just. Well, I don't know.
Bro, wrong buttons again. I was just talking to myself. Amazing. Let me check one more thing.
Resources, have you kind of looked into that already?
Sure. No.
Cool, that works. Perfect. So the plan is, because Chip told me if I do vertical camera like this, there should be more random people hopping in, and I'll probably be doing more like Discord activism until maybe someone from the chat, some random person's gonna come from a chat and say something, But for now, we'll just do Discord for maybe 2 hours. And also, I'm probably not going to stream on the weekend, unfortunately, because I got something that came up and I want to go for that. So for now, it's Discord.
Making any requests.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess my question is, like, does your family love you? Because, like, if you really feel like you need to live there in order to survive,
it's not my parents. It's my aunts. I live with them.
So they wouldn't care if you if they threw you on the street and you became a homeless person, you starved to death on the street. They wouldn't care.
Yeah. She's a bitch.
Felt like I'm kind of at a loss with D. I mean, D wants to go vegan, but he says that if he even tells he's 33 and he lives with his aunt who's constantly threatening to kick him out of the house, and he doesn't think his aunt even cares about. And he says that if he tells his aunt that he would like to only eat health reasons, he's afraid that his aunt will be like, "That's it, you're out of the house. I'm going to kick you onto the street, and you can starve to death."
Exactly.
There. And he doesn't know what to do. What do you think? What do you recommend that you tell him?
Yikes! Sounds like a big problem.
The 22-year-old virgin is in the house.
Bro, what the fuck is that sound effect? No, I think Okay, let's go through one by one. So, you think that if you change what you eat, even one single thing, you're gonna get kicked out of the house?
It's gonna contribute to it in a major way, yeah.
Then you live in an abusive house. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing. I don't know
Yeah.
what you can do, but you live in an abusive household, and the best thing you can do is not live there, I guess. Like,
Yeah.
unironically, the best thing you can do is just not live in a place that's very abusive to you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So I think, yeah, you
Uh,
should just. What I can tell you is just move out.
yeah, but go where?
Mm,
It's easy to say,
yeah.
but
but
that's
I
the
guess it's like
solution.
country dependent, but there should be some sort of help, right? Where like help with housing and mental health and stuff like that. There should be some services, right? I just don't know.
For
the
adults, it's
country.
a bit more difficult, I would say.
Hmm.
Go
Yeah,
to your
yeah.
speak to your friends, see if they, are willing to help you with anything.
No, I don't think so.
Can you just get like a job and like or make your own food? Like kind of like it's not expensive to be plant based. So can't you just like
No, I'm physically, mentally disabled, so
Yeah, I
I
would
can't work.
advise you talking to someone, because if you're looking for someone to help you with mental health on Discord, it's going to be very difficult, especially in places like these.
I'm okay. I'm alright. I think I might. My actual family, my parents, maybe. In the future, I could ask them to what you call it, my father, like a capital for a business, to start a small business, and
Wait. You can ask your parents for some capital for a business, but eating more carrots is going to result in you being kicked out?
no, they're not. He's living with his aunt, not his
Oh.
parents.
yes,
Okay, then go back to your parents if you can.
no, that would be that wouldn't be any better for me.
But they can loan you money for business?
Not now, in the future, I said. And it's a mutually beneficial arrangement. It's not that they would, give me money otherwise.
Why don't you just like have some kind of a relationship with your parents where you can work for them right now and live with them, and you get to choose your own stuff?
Work?
Could be, yeah. Like
Yeah.
when I was in distress, when I came to work, I just talked to my parents and told them like, hey, I want to work with you if I can, and they were fine.
Yeah, it's not the same as me and you. That's why you need to be. The real world is not the same as. So everyone is different, right? So.
Sure, but
And they live in Canada, so I am in Algeria, so I'm in my home country, and they're in Canada, and it's not as easy as you make it out to be.
it just
It's not as simple. It's complicated.
Sure, but it's like you're giving us like no information, and we're just trying to guess what to do. And you say, yeah, that doesn't work. Yeah, that doesn't work. Yeah, like what can work for you? If you keep saying nothing can work, what can we say?
That's okay. That's fine. That's fine. You don't need to worry about it. I mean, my parents are abusive in a way, right? It's same narcissism, and my aunt, so it's basically the same thing in that way, So it's not about moving, So, and there is a solution in the future, like I told you, about the business that I would start, small business, and that's it. That's it. Yeah. Otherwise, I could get a benefactor or someone to send me money every month, and I would be independent of my family here in Algeria. My aunt. So I could live on my own and have my own food, and it wouldn't be such a substantial, you know, amount of money to get me independent. You know,
Yeah, I'm not
that's the
sure.
only solution, though.
I'm not sure what I can talk to you about because I don't think that whatever I say, you could probably just say that that's not gonna work. So I'm just yeah.
Yeah,
Everyone.
that's
Yeah,
that's where I am right now. Sell it.
any solution that's no good, any solution that's inadequate. Of course, I'll say no to.
Yeah,
I'm not
but
gonna ask you outright for help. I'm not gonna say send me money every month so I can eat, I can live by my own. The rent is cheap. It's probably not gonna cost you anything. It's probably like 200 euros a month or something, and I could live and be independent.
I
You
have a
know.
question.
So is that? Are you willing to do that? That's a solution. Are you willing to do that, or you?
Hold
Oh,
on.
donate money to you?
Yeah.
I have a
Sorry.
question. Wait, I have a question for you. If
He's saying every solution I tell him, every solution he tells me, I say no to. Okay, this is solution. Should I ask that of you?
Well, I'm asking you, but I think a bigger question is if part of living with your aunt required you to beat up women, would you beat up women?
I don't think so. It's not realistic.
I didn't ask if
I
it's
don't.
realistic or not. I asked if you would beat up women if part of living with your aunt was to beat up women.
Probably not.
Okay. What about abusing animals? Let's say your aunt tells you to hang a dog every single day against the wall.
Well, she's obviously not gonna do that,
That's not what I
and
asked.
probably
No,
not.
you should answer that hypothetical. It's a really good hypothetical.
So why would you be
Probably not,
against? Why,
and maybe yes, because I'll have nowhere else to go. So
so
maybe
you
yeah,
would
yeah.
hang dogs against the wall if your aunt told you to do so, so you can live in the house. Okay, that's all I wanted to know.
But
Yeah,
you
good.
know
That's a
what
good one.
about
That's a good fella.
about making money? I mean, nowadays I think one of the best ways to get money is to have a digital product and to try to sell it.
Yeah, it doesn't
So maybe you
matter.
can consider
It
that
doesn't
too.
matter how you get money. I just ask if they would slaughter a dog and hang it against the wall to live in a house, and they said yes. That's all it tells me.
Well, I have a question for you about that. I mean, if you are in a country and the laws of the country forces you to do so,
Yeah,
will
well,
you do so, or
no.
you prefer
Yeah, this
to
piece
go
of
no.
shit is
civilian?
talking out of his ass.
No, I
Huh?
wouldn't. I wouldn't hang dogs
You.
just to live in the house.
So they'll take you to jail. You'll stay in jail all your life. That's okay
All my life
for you.
because I don't want to hang a dog?
Yeah, idiot. That's the law. That's what he was
If
saying.
there's
If
a
you
law,
break a law, you'll stay in jail. You'll not go out.
Wait,
You pay
does
fine. You
the
pay fine.
law
You pay.
What the fuck
You
are you
pay.
talking
You
about?
pay. You pay 100 euros a day if you don't slaughter a dog every day. Every day you don't slaughter a dog, you pay 100 euros or you stay in jail.
Yeah, fuck it. I would stay in jail.
That's how it works.
Fuck that. I would stay in jail.
So you stay in jail all your life?
If it prevents me from slaughtering animals, yeah, fuck it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, that tells me all I need to know too.
Yeah,
Good question, Ahmed.
I care more about them than myself.
Yeah, you care more about animals than humans, or you care more about
No, I care
whatever.
more about animals than myself. I would sacrifice my life.
Yeah, you
for
care. Yeah, you care more about animals than humans. You are a human, or aren't
Wait,
you not? Or are you
wait.
like an animal, or worse?
Wait, I didn't even get to listen to me to what I was about to say. If
I did
someone-
listen to you. Are you listening to me? I'm talking too.
What was I about to say? Because you cut in.
Yeah, you don't know what you're talking about, man, to be honest.
I was about to say something.
And you're not. You say every solution, he said every.
Yo, happy face. I'm gonna mute you because I really need to know this. You jumped into the. Okay, he left. Thank you.
Thanks, Fel. Like that was the perfect question to ask him. That was good.
I agree with you in some of the parts. I mean, in general, it's for sure not a good thing to like abuse treating animals or anyone else. It's obvious. I mean, it's not. It's no brainer. I mean that, yeah. But what you said, like, make me have another question about that. I mean, if someone has to choose between, if there's a law that forces someone to choose between hurting an animal and a human.
Yeah, Nazis.
What should he do?
Nazis already did that. Yeah, you shouldn't. You shouldn't hurt humans. Like in Nazi regime, literally they told you, Eva, you tell us where the Jews are, or we're gonna shoot you in the face. Fucking lie. Just lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also there are vegans who actually go to jail because they rescue animals from really horrible places. And if that person has a problem, then it speaks more volume of him rather than us.
Hmm.
Ay, ay, ay. What a mess, eh? What a mess.
That was great though, because I feel like that was the question he has to ponder. That question you asked him. So maybe that will have an impact.
Oh, he
I don't
already
know.
said like he would slaughter dogs every single day and hang them against the wall if it meant he has a house.
Yeah, I know he said that, but like maybe if he sleeps on it, he's gonna realize how ridiculous that is, how
Fucking
insanely
hell.
immoral that is. Hopefully. But yeah, thanks for coming in and helping, because that was perfect.
Hmm. So about slaughtering animals,
Yeah, what
are you
about it?
against that because of the violence in it, or because of the pain that an animal can feel,
Yeah, I'm
or both
against
of them?
killing animals, especially now, because it's unnecessary. People can live and be healthy without hurting animals, and there's no need to do it. And a lot of people who come to these channels usually say, well, yeah, but I find the dead animal to be really yummy, so it's okay to mass kill animals. And I find that to be like incredibly horrible. Because imagine if someone said, I really find enjoyment in shooting your mum. Like, bro, you know? Like, what the fuck?
No, but it's different. I mean,
What's the
if
difference?
if the animal while slaughtered doesn't feel the pain,
So is it okay
if
for me to shoot your mom if she doesn't feel anything?
well, if that's the case, but it wasn't.
Either
Sure.
I shoot her in the face because it's funny, or I don't shoot her in the face, and it's not gonna be funny.
Yeah.
Which one is better?
Sorry, come again.
Okay, there are two options. Either I shoot your mum in the face because it's funny, or I don't shoot her in the face, but it's not going to be funny for me. What should I do? Who's talking?
Not for sure. Not to do that for sure.
Okay, I'll kick them. Yeah, so I shouldn't shoot your mum in the face because it's funny, right? Because it's bad to do that, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So if someone tells you the reason why they shoot animals in the face, it's because it's yummy in my tummy. Is that a good reason?
Yeah. All right, I got your point.
There you go. I was about to crash out, bro. Yeah, it's bad to kill your mom because yummy in my tummy. The same way how it's bad to kill dogs and chickens. Then the question is, going back to you, why do you eat animals?
I think it's something we got from our ancestors, like cultures and traditions and all of that.
Okay.
More than anything else.
So let me ask you this: let's say you're talking to an American, and he said, "Yeah, man, the reason why I'm racist, man, because of my tradition, man, my family, man, my culture, man, and we've done it for thousands of years, man. So we should continue being racist."
You know what about that? You know what about that? I talked to someone from America, and he said that every person in our life is a little bit racist.
Yeah, but would you justify continuing being racist because we've done it for a long time?
No, for sure, no.
But you just debunked your own argument. There you go. Do you see how those arguments don't work? If you've been hurtful, if you've caused harm to someone, and your reason is we've done it for a long time, it's still a bad reason. So then the question is, why
But-
do you want to continue hurting animals, even though it's not necessary anymore?
So I have a question about that as well. I mean,
If you could answer
Um,
that I would like appreciate it.
how do we define the meaning of pain? I mean, to
It's not even about pain.
explain
It's
the question.
causing. It's exploitation. It's using someone
Okay,
against
I'll-
the. What?
I mean, for example, all of what we are saying is about the animals and slaughter of it and all that. But
It's not
when it
about
comes
this.
to planets, in general, I mean, in planets, why don't we treat it in the same exact way? I
They
mean,
don't have a
for example,
brain.
if you like,
They don't have a brain. Why would they care about... Like, imagine this. Your house is on fire. You can either save a random dog that's in your house or a cactus. Which one would you save?
the dog for sure.
And because...
I'll save myself first, then the
But
dog,
why would you save a dog over a cactus?
because it's a creature.
It's a creature, amazing, right? And they can think, they can feel, right?
Mm.
And plants don't...
But some studies say that even the plants can feel.
Yeah, those studies are like idiotic, because no rational person or scientist would agree with those studies. It's the same kind of studies that tell you that the world is flat. So, going back to my question again.
Okay. Go ahead.
Are
What
you
was
in
the
a
question?
situation where you have to cause
Hmm.
animals to be exploited for something you don't need?
So will I do that or not? Or not for sure.
I'll
But
will rephrase the question. If the only
Okay.
reason you're eating animals is because yummy yummy in my tummy, is that a good reason to eat animals?
No, for sure. But let us be real. I mean, do you think that if we stopped consuming meat of the animals, will only the plants and the vegan resources that are available nowadays will be sufficient for all
Yes.
of the people around the world?
Yes. Yeah, we have studies on that. We have studies that say that a vegan diet can be healthy for all stages of life for all of the humans. Of
No,
course,
I'm not saying about sorry for the interruption. I'm not saying about the nutrition facts. I'm saying about the amount of
Yes.
food.
we'll have even more food. Do you know why?
Why?
We can feed 80 billion livestock animals every year. Right now, 80 billion, right? But currently we're struggling to feed almost 9 billion humans. Do you think that's fair?
Why this happening?
Because most of the food goes towards cows, pigs, chickens, and so on.
So you want us to consume it instead of the animals? Can say that.
We stop farming animals, and when we stop farming animals, we stop farming food for animals, and it's gonna make us have a lot and a lot of land that we can free up for other stuff. But humans are already eating like a lot of plants, but when you look into the statistics, it's not much when it comes to how much food we have to create. So imagine a huge field, a huge freaking field, huge field, right? 80% of that field goes towards animals, and only 20 goes towards humans. Sure, we will increase a little bit more like ground for feed for humans if everyone goes vegan today, but that's not going to be as much as animal feed. Nowhere near as much. So all I'm saying is, when you go vegan, it's usually for the animals, because animal exploitation is bad, abusing animals is horrible, we shouldn't hurt animals. And then by that sheer fact, you will be more environmentally friendly.
But there's something that we also should put into consideration. I agree with you, most of what you said, but there's something about nutrition facts. I mean, for example, if you consume as a human something like fava beans or any plants, for example, you will get specific nutrition facts from it. But compared to the same exact output that you can get from an animal, you'll find that the nutrition facts of the animal are higher,
Can I tell you
like higher in
something?
protein.
I already told you that we can be healthy without eating animal products. So why are you
We can. I'm not saying we can.
But
I'm
why are
saying
you
we
still
can.
trying to find a way, a reason to kill animals if it's not necessary?
I'm not finding a reason. I
But
just
no,
think that
you kind of are by
it could
saying,
be.
but this. So what? So what if animals have more nutrition? So why? Why do I care if I can be healthy without eating them?
Mm,
That's the
yeah.
big question. Like, sure, let's say because I don't want to debate health because like it's a waste of time. If you want to be healthy, be healthy. If you if you don't want to, don't want to. But we know that people on a vegan diet can be healthy. So what's the point arguing that certain foods have more nutrition? Can you be healthy on a vegan diet? Yeah. Can you be jacked or have big muscles? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's stop killing animals.
Mm.
It's as simple as
Yeah.
that. Yeah, super simple.
Yeah.
So someone like you, do you think you should like start respecting animals and not pay to kill them?
Maybe. I'm not 100% convinced, but maybe, yeah.
Let me convince you. Let me convince you of this. Is the only reason you're eating animals now? It's because it's yummy.
As I said, I think it's traditionally more than it's from like logic or something. I mean,
is tradition a good
most
reason to
of us.
kill? Is tradition a good reason
No,
to kill?
no.
Okay,
It's
there
not
you
a good
go.
reason. Not a good
Okay.
reason. Yeah, it's not a good reason for sure. Yeah.
So give me a good reason. No, this is a very important. Give me a good reason why you should still eat animals today.
I don't have any.
Okay, that's fine. If you don't have a good reason, then maybe you should think about like, hey, maybe I should stop eating animals until I actually have a genuinely good reason to do so. And vegans will tell you, bro, if you're in a situation where you have to kill an animal to survive, you can do it. That's a really good reason to do it. And it kind of sounds like you have to do it, right? But today, if you live in a situation where you don't have to hurt animals, don't do it. Can you do that?
Yeah, you are right.
Awesome. Can I give you some resources to make you go vegan a bit quicker? What about some videos about what happens to animals? Maybe that can help?
Maybe, yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so what's a good resource? I think it's this one. Actually, no, I'm gonna give you an amazing resource. I thought I'm gonna give you this one resource, but I'm gonna give you an amazing one. Let me... not this one. There's a link tree. I'm gonna ping you in the side chat. Where are you? Ahmad. So in here, you can find recipes, documentaries, and many other links to many other resources. And I'll tell you right now, the quicker you go vegan, as in if you go vegan today, you are preventing animals from being abused and killed for you today. And I think that's something that you should definitely think about.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Awesome. So
I opened the. I saw what's in it. Yeah.
So vegan today, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. But look, the reason I'm not trying to convince you to make myself feel happy or whatever. All I'm saying, like, hey, do the good thing, not for me, for the animals. and I'll be happy.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
You are right.
Cool. Any other questions? Because I'm more than happy to answer some questions.
I have a question, but not related to the slaughter of the animal and meat and all of that. It's related to insects. I
Yeah,
mean,
what about it?
in general, like if some creature is hurting me in any way, like insects or spiders or something like that, you see that killing it is good or not?
So some vegans will tell you different things. I try to be more cautious with insects. But for example, let's say there is a mosquito in the middle of the night flying next to your face and you can kill them.
Yeah.
I don't have a big issue with killing a mosquito that's kind of near you, that's trying to literally extract your blood and probably like do something. I have no issue.
Yeah.
But I think if there is a spider, I look at it through a different lens and it's gonna be quite funny. I think like, okay, if there's a spider in the corner of my room, chilling, not doing anything, it prevents me from having these fucking annoying mosquitoes in my room. So I leave them alone so they can eat those mosquitoes, you know? I try to be a bit more... I try to think like that. But if you have cockroaches and stuff like that, or there's too many insects in your house, I don't see an issue you defending yourself in a way from them. Because if you do feel like they are actually actively hurting you in one way or another, even mentally, I think there's an argument to be made that, yeah, you should, like, do something about it.
Yeah. Most of people are hurt from it mentally, like being disgusted from it, rather than the real bad effect that can feel.
Yeah, there is many factors of it. Like, for example, we do use... Yeah, I personally would also be careful with certain sprays. And the reason why I'm saying, like, in Europe, like in Poland, I know in Netherlands they do it, you can have sprays for anti-mosquito, but I do know that these kind of sprays, they still test on animals. So what I would do is try to protect myself without paying to test products on animals. Like, wear a jumper, wear something to prevent yourself from being, you know, attacked.
So you want to, like, kill them with the less pain they can feel, like, instantly or something?
If we don't have to kill them, if we don't, the first thought should be, how can I deal with this without killing anyone, right? So, for example, if I live in a swamp, let's say I live in a swamp, there's a bunch of mosquitoes, I would think to myself, how can I deal with this without hurting animals? I don't want to pay for animals to be tested on like drugs or whatever for sprays. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wear a jumper, I'm going to wear long jeans and anything to protect myself from these annoying mosquitoes in this case scenario.
But you still have, like, uncovering your face or hands. I mean, it's difficult to be fully covered.
Sure, but I'm just saying, like, as much as I can, you know?
Yeah, but what if that was unsuccessful and you have to kill them?
Then you should slowly escalate the killing if you have to, if you absolutely have to. And as I said, the first initial thought should be, how can I deal with this without hurting anyone?
Yeah. But you know about the insects? I read something about the equilibrium of the environment in general. I mean, every single creature has its own purposes, and if we abuse killing it, the equilibrium can be like broken or not right. Like some animals will not have enough food for it. You know that?
Yeah, and did you know that humans destroyed or killed around, like... So, not killed or not destroyed, I want to use another word, but we've eliminated so much wildlife for humans that you can literally you can legitimately and factually say that if we removed humans from this world, it would be environmentally friendly.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
yeah, that's right. Yeah. we broke the equilibrium in a lot of aspects.
Yeah, but I think it's also important
Like
for people.
panda, like a lot of animals.
But I think it's also important to think that, yeah, we live now, we've done a lot of damage, let's try to fix it. Let's not be more harmful. And what I mean by more harmful, it's like, let's not create animals for us to kill.
Yeah, that's right. We are killing ourselves as well, not only the animals.
Yeah. We are horrible to each other as well as the animals, and yeah, we should definitely stop as much as we can.
Yeah. Every single invention we create, we think about it, how to create that destructive way with it.
Oh yeah,
like nuclear bombs and all of that stuff.
Well, that's part of the human nature. If someone creates something amazing and the other person wants to, do something horrible with it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Hey. Also, I see a fellow Chip in the Discord VC.
Where is it?
You're talking about.
Some little friend
Okay.
Chip over here.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey Ahmed, nice to hear of some open-minded people to change and stuff. That's cool. I hope you will look at the Felix resources. It's
Yeah. I opened it already. Yeah. I'll take it into consideration for sure. Yeah.
Oh, wild chip has appeared.
A wild Chip has appeared. Yeah. That's crazy.
Hey, I'm domesticated.
Okay. Nice talking to you all. I'll
definitely.
have to go. Thank you for the resources and conversation.
Definitely think about it, because the more vegans we have, the more animals we prevent from being unnecessarily killed. But thanks.
Yeah. True.
Awesome.
Thank you. Bye.
See you around. Bye. Yeah. So Chip, I'm doing a vertical thing. Also, I got a thing.
I see that. That's cool.
Yeah, I also got a thing that came up on Saturday, so I'm gonna probably stream today and Friday, and then do my thing on Saturday, because I got a thing on Saturday.
What thing do you have on Saturday?
I gotta go to London and help some people, or help my mates with some stuff, and it's related to what I do during the winters. And you probably know what I do during winters or during colder seasons.
Like hibernate? Are you like a bear or something?
The field stuff. I go out in the field.
Oh yeah. I forgot about it.
Yeah, that's fine. How was your day today? How was your activism?
Oh, I was good. There was some good conversations. I feel kind of bad because I had a conversation with a guy that I just ran into him, and I feel kind of bad. I shouldn't have been so mean to him.
Oh.
But sometimes I need to learn to control myself.
I see.
I don't think that was that bad, Chip. That wasn't that bad.
Yeah, I don't know, Nick. I don't like it. Like, I like to give people the benefit of a doubt, and I feel like I haven't given him enough benefit of a doubt, and I feel like I was just triggering his ego more than anything, and I don't like that. So, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's
We learn.
yeah.
But I'm happy to see that Felix is doing live outreach. That's amazing, and he's also playing games, huh? Cool.
Yeah, it's awesome. It is awesome, and he's doing great. Like that live stream he did the other day was so good. Like I was totally engaged the whole time listening to it. It's really nice.
Yeah, and he's also like super hot and stuff, right? That's what we're doing now. We're
Yeah, of
glazing
course.
stuff. Like,
That too. Yes, definitely.
yeah, he's not there, so he cannot respond. We have taken over his channel. Remember to hit that like, everyone. Felix not here. If you don't, Felix never coming back if you don't hit that like. He's up. He doesn't see enough likes. He goes in the corner.
Yeah, I was pounding that like button. Yeah, I was definitely doing that.
Were you smashing
Yeah.
it? You smashed the like.
Mashing it, pounding it. I was doing everything to that like button.
Yeah, I tried hitting it with my head, but it didn't work well. So.
Well, since we're handing out compliments, Nick, I think that that distinction between like forgivable and unforgivable is really really impactful. That I really like that the way you phrase that.
Oh, thanks, Drums. Yeah, that kind of came to me during the conversation.
Yes, Subby. I do some field stuff. I usually don't like to talk about it in the public, on the public platform. But if you know, you know. That's kind of
Forgivable thing to do versus buying an iPhone or, or driving a car, even though it might, you might hit someone. That those are forgivable harms as opposed to an unforgivable harm. And yeah, I appreciate that. Thanks for noticing that. Yeah, I was really happy about that too.
Yeah, and it's so much simpler than trying to explain to people the difference between exploitative and non-exploitative. So I may have to use that in the future.
Oh, that's true. And also, it's also kind of helpful because there are some non-exploitative harms that are probably also unforgivable. If they're egregious enough, they'd still be unforgivable. So yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
But we have some non-vegan people here. Does everyone agree that they should be vegan? Because if you don't think you should be vegan, maybe speak up and tell us why you think you shouldn't be vegan.
I got a better question. If you're here because you saw the title of the chat or whatever, you can ask us as vegans any questions about veganism or anything to do with that. But we're gonna ask you if you do respect animals and to see if you're actually consistent with the views that you have. But for now, if you wanna chill, you can chill. But for now, we're just gonna yap until someone kind of speaks up.
I'm just waiting for my package, man. Then
Oh.
I'm gonna go buy some bananas.
Remember how long you've been waiting for the other package to arrive? It was late.
Yeah. Well, I've been bamboozled with one of the packages because they never came to my house, and then they delivered it at the closest station, which is 7 kilometers away. It's not
Jesus.
really the closest. I don't know why they deliver it there. So tomorrow I'll have to bike through the freaking heat.
Oh,
Maybe I'll do it in the morning.
Is it still?
It's
really,
okay. It's okay. You know.
It's still really warm over there.
Sadly, today, well, it wasn't. It was really nice for a while, and now it's kind of hot again. Yeah, tomorrow it's gonna be nicer. It's gonna be up to 25. Not that bad.
Oh, that's not too shabby.
Yeah. The weather's getting back to normal, which you love to see.
That's funny when you ask that guy from Texas, like, is it as hot there as it is here? And he's like, are you kidding me?
Yeah. It's. I'm assuming it's a little bit hotter there because I've been to my sister and it was super hot. But I've been during winter and it still was hot.
Yeah.
But I guess Chippy can probably educate me on this. But I guess European weather is worse than American weather when it comes to the heat.
Sure. So I can educate you on this. Sure, Felix. Depends on what you mean by the worse. Do you mean worse by, and as in, is it does it go to higher temperature, or do you mean worse as in it feels worse?
It feeling. Remember how I came over to your place and it was during the peak of the heat? Yeah, that's what I mean by the feeling of it, rather than. Because
do you think we should make choices based on feelings or based on logical facts?
Bruh. I'm a flat earther. I go based on feelings. Crazy.
No, I think it's just that the cities are not built for heat here, right? Like it's the freaking red brick and everything.
Oh, over here in England is the same. Our houses are made to insulate the heat. So. But do you remember? Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. No, I was just gonna say, ChatGPT says that in Texas, heat waves get up to 43 degrees Celsius.
Oof. Mm-hmm.
Holy
It's
crap!
not humid,
that's
is
bad.
it?
It's not the heat,
More
it's the
crikey.
humidity.
Meat war. What's up, meat war?
Wait, you went all the way to an industrial estate to pick up a packet? Wait, wait, are you telling me like you have these like package places where they drop them off just in the middle of nowhere? What? Like I in my with my local like place where I live, I can go to a like this local shop and they have it just outside. They have like these Amazon like care packages kind of places, but that's crazy if you have to.
Busy. What of us said that for me that I from front was software engineer. Yeah.
Oh, hello, sorry.
Whom of us say about me anything, or I don't hear all sentence?
Oh, no, we basically were talking about whatever, and I said like if you want to have a question for people like vegans, like me or Chip, you're more than welcome to, but we will probably have to ask you a question like if you respect animals and go into like ethics of it. So do you have any questions for us? If not, maybe we can ask you something.
Currently, it's not just into this room, just hear us.
Sorry, what do you mean? Maybe I'm not understanding something.
Currently, I haven't any questions for you.
I have a question for you then. Are you okay, going through some questions?
No, I haven't questions for you.
Oh, well, Felek, have a question for you. Are you okay answering some questions? Oh. Or not, maybe. Maybe. But no, it's okay if you're shy or whatever. That's fine.
He left.
Man.
Why didn't this guy just understand I didn't have any questions for him?
No.
Oh no. Anyway.
Oh, bro. So mean. Oh, yeah.
Scottish Stone.
Scotland.
I think the weather's better there now. Let's see. Aberdeen.
It's been foggy for the past 3 days. The sun has actually come out this afternoon.
Oh, nice.
Oh, 16 degrees. Holy crap, that sounds good.
Oh, it is actually really good here in England recently. I do like it.
Except for Brexit.
Welcome, Chip.
Did you say I'm more than welcome to come there?
Yes.
Oh, that's nice.
Still have to wait for my package though. It's 26 degrees in my room now.
Ooh.
Bro.
Well, you have an actual AC unit, as far as I remember.
I'm not gonna turn it on. It's not that hot, so. Okay.
Is it true that?
But I like complaining. Go on.
I've heard that. Is it true that AC units do like have some environmental issues? Because I remember reading it somewhere, but I'm not sure by how much.
No, it's very small.
I bet.
Actually, there was a video that I wanted to watch about that on the matter one, from an environmental scientist. I haven't dug deep into it. I just try to avoid it as much as I possibly can.
I was about to say, like,
and
why do you have it recommended to watch a video about icons? It just sounds funny.
Yeah. Do you want to make an event, Felek, by the way?
I'm more than happy to, yeah. I'm probably gonna stream for an hour or two.
Yeah, because I think it's better if you make an event, you get a bit more people in here.
Let's do it. Let me do it.
Please. Hey, Moody. Hey, Hamoudi. 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 Hey, Moody. Moody, hey.
Moody.
Moody, yeah.
He left there.
Damn.
Bro.
Well, there were two
You
options.
guys
He was
get-
either gonna mic up and be like, "What the fuck do you guys want?" or leave.
I'll make it super simple. Dude, the banner's gonna look really
Damn.
sick. Hold on, because I was actually doing it for OBS today.
Nice.
Today. Wait, can I start the event now? There you go.
Nobody else has got one on, or the
There you go.
Christians up there. No.
There you go. It's
Who cares?
wait another vegan. You say it's 28 here. What's here? Okay, there you go. Debate a vegan. Prove me wrong. Let's see how it's gonna go.
Oh, Twisted, do you see my video? I guess it's not in here.
Twisted.
Well, I can
was
hear
in
you.
the chat.
Did you make a video, Nick?
No, I posted a clip from Herbert.
They account for 10% of the global electronic usage. Oh, that's interesting. Emit refrigerant 1,000 of times more damaging. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Interesting.
Inanimate things, but you don't respect like living things. It was very funny.
Hey, what's up, Ecstasy? Do you want to have a conversation with us?
We're more than welcome to have conversations with anyone. You know-
The vegan food noodle.
Sorry?
Sorry. Sorry. Go ahead.
We don't want to force you to talk, but we do want to force you to be vegan.
We're going to sit and throw vegan marshmallows at you.
Yeah, just gotta drive at least an hour away.
Damn, you
Yeah,
can't do
that's-
that. You can't be vegan anymore.
Nope. I also can't receive packages anymore because if I have to bike for 45 minutes to an hour, then that's it. No more packages.
Bro.
Biking for an hour.
Holy crap.
Yo, what's up?
Oh, I got it. This looks amazing. I don't know why. I just like this just like this appeared just now. I'm like, oh my god, I gotta eat this.
What are you talking about?
I put it in the chat. It's like a recipe for vegan Ferrero Rocher.
Oh. Toronto. Oh, that's I've never been there. The only two places in America that I went to was Seattle and LA. And those places were the only reason why I traveled there was because of the people. It wasn't because of, the weather or whatever. Amazing people. America has some amazing people.
Face of donuts. Is it Donut Day? What's it called?
Donut Day in Poland, yeah. No, Fat Thursday.
Donut.
Fat Thursday. That's what
Fat
it was.
Thursday.
Yeah. Have you ever had a donut with like a custard inside? Chip?
Yeah, of course, man. I tried all sorts. I don't like deep fried dough though. Deep fried dough. Yeah, weird.
Dough.
I don't like. Yeah, I do like everything about it except for the deep frying. So maybe if they're like made in an oven. Sorry, go on, Nick.
Well, I took soy curls. 'Cause I've been trying to do everything with these soy curls, and I put them with cinnamon sugar, and I fried them to make like a cinnamon sugar soy curl, like a donut.
Fella, can you make me an admin on your channel so that I can post links?
Of course.
Thank
Of
you.
course I'm gonna ban you.
Ban all the things.
Wait, is Tone an admin? Tone is an admin everywhere.
Yeah, I had to
Well,
give it.
not everywhere.
I had
I've refused quite a number of.
I had to give Tone one when I was live on street because there were some problematic
Yeah.
people in the chat and I didn't know, and he took care of it.
Mostly vegan anthem.
I get that.
Fucking crashing out in there as well.
Oh, I have the power. I have the power.
power.
The power. Here you go. I posted the recipe that I was sent also everywhere else, in case anyone wants to check it out.
Damn.
Damn.
Oh wait, that's how it works. That's cool.
Hello, Jojo. What's up?
JoJo, like the anime?
No.
JoJo is a really good anime. Do you recommend? It has a bunch of
What's
fillers.
up?
Yeah, we haven't finished. We haven't finished the anime. Felt like what the heck?
Death Note.
Hello
Talking about
guys,
Death
how's
Note.
it going?
Hello?
How's it going guys?
It's going okay.
Good. How about?
Okay, I'm
Yes,
doing okay.
okay. So how is your vegan journey going, Ivan?
Journey.
Yeah, it's going great. Hey, I remember you. It's going great. I was looking through some chats, so sorry I didn't see you guys as usual. Yeah, it's going okay. I think
Let's see the chat while they're talking. Yeah, I saw like chia donuts. That's interesting. Like they do sound like deep fried. Because I wouldn't expect those kind of to be deep fried. That's interesting. Never had yeast donuts. Coke donut sounds good. Interesting.
but like that's their reaction.
That's nice.
Because they are already influenced by the religion and the social conditioning, you know. So yeah, they would find it weird because I already did that.
Nice.
But to be honest, we siblings don't care about each other what we do. Like nobody can force anything onto each other.
What's up, Tamira?
Amir,
Bye.
shit.
Even, do you want to go through what you're like currently eating so we can make sure what you're eating is healthy or like that you're getting what you need? No?
You're talking to Ivan, right?
Are you guys talking to me? I'm sorry, I didn't understand. I thought what you said was a part of previous conversation that you guys are carrying on. What did you say?
He asked about your diet, like what you eat in a day, and
Oh, it's
If
to
you
be
want to-
honest, most of it is consisting of vegetables. Like curry. In India, we cook salan, which is called curry, and then we have roti, which is like baked up, made out of wheat, cooked out of flour. My bad, in the bad word, right? Not. And then mangoes / boiled rice. Yeah, I mostly used to eat like chicken, boiled eggs, and milk, and I just excluded 3 things. Instead, I'm eating bananas instead of boiled milk and eggs.
Nice.
So bananas are going great. They're
What
going
are you
great
using
for
for
me.
protein, Evan? Because there's no protein in bananas.
Yeah, of course, but lentils do contain protein, right?
Okay.
Do you
Yeah,
have
so
access
curry
to
is
like?
not just
Do you have access to like soya chunks as well?
soya beans you're talking about?
Soya chunks.
Beans or chunks.
No, I've never.
and yeah, that's what people. Yeah, in India, like
I-
in
I-
place where we live. Like, sorry.
No, go
No,
ahead.
no, I have
I was just
not
saying-
heard of. I have not heard of those 2 things on social media.
That's actually
yes,
soy.
yeah, but not in my
that's actually soy
Hindi language.
You
Ivan,
guys are
what you're
talking
calling
over
soy
each
bean?
other. Okay, one at a time. Holy
I'm sorry.
moly.
I'm sorry. The thing you're calling soy chunks that are actually like That's soy. I mean, what you're calling soybean is actually soy chunks. People often confuse it here.
Yeah, but
So
I
you're
have not
actually
heard of those things.
I didn't say hello, and I think you did. Yeah. Also, Stoner Lady. I was supposed to do Activism again live vertically, because Chip told me on the street, but something came up, and I realized like, oh shit, yeah, I gotta go to London to do this thing. It's vegan related, and it's like an anti-hunt kind of thing, because there's still like illegal hunting happening in England, but there's some kind of events I need to participate into in London, so I gotta go for that as well. So maybe, hopefully, I will find the time to do street activism because it's fun. It's really fun. So I do have the Saturday busy, Sunday busy with We the Free as well. So this weekend probably not. So I'm gonna try to squeeze in these kind of conversations to just make up for for the other ones.
To check them out. In my
Yeah,
whole
so-
life.
Yeah, the thing is, like you said, you had 3. You said milk, eggs, and chicken. And yeah, so it's ideally you don't just cut out what used to be your protein sources, but you replace them or explore like completely new ones, right? For example, soy chunks, you could have them be like similar to chicken, or like with the milk, you can have soy milk that is also fortified with calcium and other nutrients, right? And then also there's like completely new things, right, that you can explore with the vegan cuisine, which is great. Like you can kind of recreate what you already used to have, and like plus on top you can explore new things. So yeah, definitely make sure you don't just cut out what used to be your protein sources, but that you like replace them, right?
Yeah, I would definitely keep that in mind, but I have not seen. It's been 10 days only, so maybe that's why now I'm not seeing anything different.
Yeah. The thing is, vegan sustainability with online activism, it's way worse than street activism. I love street activism because it's nice, people are respectful, you're face to face, and it's amazing. The whole culture of like different debates. I think the street one is one of the best ones because you get to talk to people, you get to see how they react when you tell them something, you know what's going on. And people online, oof. The worst ones, the worst freaking ones to debate, I would say it's people on Facebook or anything to do with like a comment section where people have anonymous voices. The worst, and that's why I never want to engage with like places like that. But for some reason, people like vegan gays engage with people, and they are like, "Let's come debate on Discord." And somehow, out of all of the random shit that happens, of all of the random comments, like if you look at Vegan Gays' Facebook, it's wild. It's a wild west, and somehow they still find a person to debate. I find that to be crazy. Ugh. Fewer a-holes on the street. Yes, you still find a-holes, but fewer of them. Yeah. I think, I don't know what to do with like comment sections and places. I have no freaking idea. I think for people like yourself and people like me, all we can say is like, hey, let's have a debate on Discord. If they keep yapping, leave them to yap. But if people say come talk on Discord, or places like your live or whatever, do that. I think that would be awesome.
You need to get it from somewhere.
Okay, B12 supplements.
Yeah, don't skip on this. It's an important one. Obviously, your reserves can last for months.
One thing, to be honest. I think I could do one thing.
Oh wait, Stoner Lady, you should. Oh my god, I'm not sure if you do it. I think you do it because you are a very smart person. Do you, like, when it comes to your comment section of people like saying random shit, do you ever tell them like, hey, come to my live, debate me on that specific thing? Because I think if you do that, mwah, cherry on the cake,
It's not expensive. You can find the cheapest ones. The cheapest ones that you find, especially if you order them in bulk, you get them really cheap. But it's important that you get those. Remember that, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe if you want, like, you can get a multivitamin, and that contains B12. But if not, B12 for sure.
Yeah, I used to take one tablet. It wasn't. Yeah, it was a tablet, and it did contain a lot of like whatever the word you use.
You haven't, but you will now. Yeah, I strongly recommend doing this because I've seen the vegan gays doing it. Sometimes when they engage with the comments of people who are, what about this? What about that? They give a little bit of the answer. Like, for example, if you have a normal person saying, well, but lions eat meat or whatever, they would normally give a short, quick answer and then say something along the lines of, well, if you want to debate me on veganism, then here's how you do it, or, come to my live, follow me, or whatever. But I think for someone like you, because you do like activism on TikTok and there's a lot of engagement on TikTok, I think you should do it because you do TikTok quite often, and yeah, like if you get random or just crazy statements of people, just tell them, come to my live, debate me, tell me who you are, tell me your nickname, and you'll be the first one in line to debate me. I think that's mwah.
Or like 7 rupees per week on it.
Okay. I think
That is
I can do
true.
that. I think it was maybe I was guessing it wrong because I was never familiar with even soya beans. You guys can keep that in head of my mind. That's like again a bad word of choice. Like keep it in mind,
Yeah,
like
soy.
I didn't even know what soya beans was, so I was thinking of these supplements like as like models and big people use, and they're expensive, which turned out to be pretty wrong. I thought it was something
Yeah,
expensive, but okay, 3 rupees is like it's
yeah,
really
yeah.
really
Depends.
manageable. It's nothing.
I mean, it
Okay.
depends on the medical shop you get it from as well. If you get from
Yeah.
Jana Aushadhis, you get for cheaper. But yeah, I mean, sometimes 10 rupees per tablet or
Yeah, you got me excited. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna greatly increase the amount of like interaction on your live, but I think that form of engagement to tell people come watch my live or come debate me live or whatever is a great thing to do. Because I think, wait, vegan gays, whenever, like, I'm not sure if you do TikTok. I'm not on TikTok. I don't really like the platform for other reasons. But if you do shorts on Instagram or TikTok or whatever, I think part of your description after you make a short, you should have "come debate me live here" or something along the lines of it to give people a place where they can just like release that frustration, not weaponized frustration. It's like positioned frustration. It's like right there. I don't know. Maybe it could work. Maybe, but yeah.
It's not letting me inside the chat. What the hell?
okay, I can
Sorry.
I can DM it to you.
Wait.
If you want to. I'll just DM it to you.
Okay, I could just go there and check.
I'll
But it would
also
be pretty
DM
funny
you.
if I cannot even leave the room. What do you mean? Like I'm not having any options?
TikTok Cyber has a... Yeah, I know, because a lot of people use it. I know people use Insta for quick memes and TikToks for memes and lives. Because I know TikTok by having so many people going live for whatever reasons they want to, you know? It's crazy. Damn. Come talk to me live.
Okay, I've added you.
Is your name Lara, Lara?
No, my name is Sparrow. Or Crustacine, I guess.
Because it is all messing up with me. Discord is that's why I'm not getting it. Okay, now I got you. Sorry for that inconvenient, whatever the word is. Sorry.
I have a really funny proposition. Evan. Because if you're vegan, you're morally superior, right? But based on the fact that you are, you know, because vegans are morally superior. Do you ever feel like you also want to be not only morally superior but physically superior to people?
Yeah, that thought never crossed my mind, to be honest.
Think
Not
about
even like you're saying
I'm gonna make a really funny argument, but Evan, if you ever wanna be in a position where you're like, bro, I don't exploit animals and I got bigger biceps than you, then I think you should definitely look into nutritional information and make that commitment, because it's something. I will tell you this: it's something amazing when you are in a debate with someone, they talk about protein, and you just shut your mouth for them just to look at you.
Yeah, I think that would be a pretty cool thing to do, because that could show them some reality. That could shed some light on reality, as to some people think that you cannot build muscles because you have cut down on meat, which is
But
not true, of course.
I'll tell you this, Evan, this is the reason why I started to go to the gym. This only
Okay.
reason. I used to be quite big, fat, whatever. I used to enjoy, the sweets and whatever. But I thought to myself, yeah, my enjoyment is fun, but you know what's even more fun? Going to those vegan debates and looking way better than the person who eats meat. I think that's
Of
really
course.
funny.
I think it's not just funny. I think it's like the fact that veganism has motivated you to go to gym in itself is a positive effect on your life. And the second thing I would say, like, it's good if you're representing your case with a perspective that could, like, shed some light. Because I know when you present yourself as a person who goes to gym and have some muscles, it could just let them know that, see, this
Yeah.
guy is a vegan and has muscles.
So did
So
this
even their brain would be like in cognitive dissonance. Like, what am I supposed to say now? Because they always pull up that muscle thing, right?
True. Yeah.
In the middle of an argument.
So did I convince
It's
you?
like
Sorry.
it felt like this might be before your time, but have you ever seen Hulk Hogan? He had those shirts that he tore off,
Yeah.
like those very thin. Yeah, you should, like, if someone does that, you should like have one of those tearaway shirts, just tear it off like Hulk Hogan.
Are you telling me because you want to see me do that?
Absolutely.
That's funny. Ay, ay, ay.
I think it's just.
Wait, 40-year-old. Yeah, you and Stoner Lady, whenever like you guys have TikToks or YouTube, you should definitely maybe throw a soy feed invite link in your description. The reason why I'm saying in description, because I don't want your live to be full of like, come debate on Discord or whatever, because you can just simply say, guys, if you want to debate me personally, if a Stoner Lady or 40-year-old, you can just say, the links are in the bio. You don't have to say Discord, you don't have to say this, you don't have to say, just links in the bio. You can have links to how to go vegan, debate a vegan, documentaries, or whatever the fuck, links in the bio. And I think that's amazing, because I do have, in this live, I do have a link to debate me in Soyfeed, and links to like other content creators. But I think, you know what? I think we should make one of you guys. I'm lazy and I've got some stuff to do, so I'm like opting myself out of this. I think we should make a link tree with all different vegan activists, but I'm not sure how big that link tree is gonna be. But maybe like TikTok activists, YouTube activists, and make something out of it. So so if people wanna debate, they have a place. But it's not like it's necessary, I guess. But long story short, link in the bio, debate me.
It chase me down when I take away its babies.
Yo, Twisted, Hulk Hogan is a fucking Nazi, bro. He's MAGA.
Took some fruit from its branches. So yeah,
And even if you-
when I take away the baby from a cow, the cow is definitely mourning, chasing after me, and upset. So yeah, when I can perceive emotions, I would stop eating plants. Okay, give me the ability to perceive emotions of a plant, I would stop eating it if I saw, okay, they're having babies, they're raising them, this and that.
Ivan, plants don't have
Yeah.
emotion at all. Like science is very
Of
clear
course
about
they
that.
don't. Of course they don't have emotions, but
Oh, really? That's interesting. The ginger rule that we can't promote an account with links. Oh, okay. But I guess you can just say like, hey, if you want to debate me, you can check out my description, and in the description you can just type in Discord or whatever. That should work, I hope. I don't know.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think we should. There are other non-vegans,
Can
so
I?
we would move
Yeah.
on.
I want to check if there's any.
Somebody
Oh my goodness.
from somebody's side, there's noise coming from like microphone is
Hold
not
on,
working.
guys. I'll deal
No,
with
it's
this.
Evan's mic that's making the noise.
Hold on.
It's not
No,
Prime.
Wait,
it just
guys.
started and it's gone.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Everyone quiet for a second. Yo, Prime. Yes, Evan. You are still
Okay,
hot mic. Yes, Evan. We can hear a fan blasting in your face. Also, Prime. I'm gonna unmute you. There's a lot of noise. Could you fix that, please? Oh, thank you. You can just mute as well. If there's anyone over here who would like to have a conversation about veganism, or even prove me wrong on some of the things, I would love for you guys to change my mind. But for now, we are talking about, just the typical vegan stuff. If you guys want to debate any vegan position, I'm more than happy for you guys to do so. But for now,
The Violet.
Either Violet, Junie, Pseudo, anyone. But if you guys don't want to, that's fine. We'll just keep talking about like other stuff,
Hello there.
So, are you some kind of veg person?
Bro.
What the heck?
Wait, it's Pseudo. Oh, Pseudo, you're vegan. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah. We still have the event going on. We'll probably have this event for the next 2 hours. I'm probably going to be live for the next hour and 50 minutes or something, maybe. Oh, man. But we will see. For now, we're just chilling. So, let me ask a really fun question. Who should I pick? Eat Moron. I have a question for you. What's your position as a vegan?
Oh my god.
What's your position on buying hunting games to kill animals in video games?
What the heck? Buying hunting games?
Yeah, let's say you buy a game where you hunt animals in the game, right? Let's say big birds, bulls, whatever, right? What's your opinion on that? I'm just kind of curious.
It's fine. I mean, as long as you don't harm someone in real life, it's okay to play the game.
Let me throw an argument for you. Well, what do you think about the argument that it could promote a violent behavior? Especially the normalization of killing animals. What would you think about that?
I would argue that there are games where we kill humans, right? I mean, that could also promote harming humans too, right?
Oh, well. Let me throw you another argument. Some video games do objectify, like, say, women, right? What would you say about that? Where is selling content that objectifies certain demographic of individuals a thing that we should continue doing?
I mean, as long as women consent, I don't see any problem.
Okay. Interesting. Call of... Someone said in the chat, Call of Duty fallacy.
Yep.
That's funny.
Oh, Ludo is a good, fun game, I'd say.
Fun game? Ludo, it's like...
Yeah, it feels good when you're like
It's like-
playing it physically, like not on phone. Of course, on phone it's like dumb.
Oh.
For my perspective, like, my
Yeah.
opinion, not for other people. Okay, they can play it if they want, but if you're spending quality time with your friends or family, You can have your siblings play with you, and you can win one game. That's all.
Yeah.
You don't have
Well,
to play
Evan,
over and over.
what do we think? What do you think? I
Yeah.
have this idea. What do you think of a plumber who takes shrooms and goes into sewers?
Who takes shrimp? Shrimps is like a sea animal, right?
Shrooms, mushrooms. He takes magical mushrooms and he goes through your plumbing. What do you think about that?
I am not even understanding the question. Like, what is it?
Don't
Plumber.
worry.
I know somebody who takes pipe and
An,
bounce off it.
an Italian plumber, right, who takes mushrooms and goes through your plumbing. Like, he goes through your sewer, okay?
Are you talking about some double meaning talks? I don't understand. If you are,
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes, I am. It's Mario.
Okay.
Mario
I didn't
is a
understand.
Mario is an Italian
It's a
plumber.
game.
He takes mushrooms and goes through a sewage system. Yes.
I don't know, but that sounds really, really porn. That sounds like a porn.
Why did you think about that, bro?
I don't know, cause you said it so many times with laughing. You said it so many times and you kept laughing. So
Oh,
why?
it's I find it
You're making me
funny.
think.
Oh. Anyway,
my
let's
bad.
check
I don't get
some.
it.
Let's check some people real quick. Same effect. Hey, what's up, man? Ay. Thorfinn. That's a really cool name. If you guys want to speak up, I'm more than happy to talk to you guys. You know.
Hello there.
Hello to everyone.
Bro.
Didn't get that either. Oh,
Damn.
Edister.
Hello, Edista. Oh.
Okay, I could have looked in the chat Mario game. I guess.
You're fine. I'm just you know having a little bit of fun while it's really quiet.
Somebody has asked me if I'm vegan. For them, yes, I am. But it's been only 10 days.
I think it really
Oh.
matters if the that's good. Oh, yeah, sorry if you want to see that.
I wanted to say something, and an argument that I haven't seen many vegans use, which I feel like that argument should be used, and I really hate that it's not being used. It's the whole like, what about cats, right? So, for example, I just quickly want to make an argument on why like I think this is a really important like fact or an argument to be made. Many cats are very picky. Cats are being cats, you know, they're very picky with the kind of food that they have, and when it comes to the foods that they eat, they can actually not consume vegan-based foods, and you'll probably still have to feed them something that has animal products in them just for them to like be alive or something like that. And I think what's really important within this conversation about cats, dogs is a different matter because it's much more easier. I think what's really important when it comes to cats, and I had this argument multiple times, and I haven't seen people use this argument, is that we should treat cats like any other family member. If your family member is very picky and for some reason they don't want to consume animal products, or they don't want to consume vegan food, I don't think we should force them to starve to death, right? We should still see them as a family member. We should still take care of the family member, either if it's your dad, mom, or the cat, and do things in the best interest of your family.
Oh, I disagree, Philip.
So would you be in?
Did you make the claim that cats need meat?
No.
So,
No.
let me put it this way. You're right. I should treat it like a family member, but the way I would do it is, I would buy vegan food, and if my family member doesn't want to eat it, they're not going to starve to death. Once they'll be hungry enough, they'll eat it.
But let's work on entity with this, because I love this and I use an entity on someone else. Let's say your cat is very picky that they actively don't eat it, and let's say one of your family members, like your mom, is a picky eater like your cat, and they actively don't want to eat like specific.
If
vegan
I'm the
foods.
one buying the food for them, I'm
Yes.
buying vegan food.
And if they still choose not to eat it,
then they have to find something on their own.
You would do that to a cat?
But the cats will eventually eat the
No, they
food.
won't.
Some cats are
I have
very.
seen.
I have living proof of a cat that will refuse to eat. She will go for days on end if she does not want that food.
But hold on.
I don't know,
Let's work with.
I think you guys are confusing like condition with like cats have the condition to consume meat, right? You can't force a cat to just eat like.
You can slowly.
Wait a minute. First of all, it's not about forcing the cat to eat vegetables. We feed cats. We usually feed them like dry food, and this idea that if the dry food is made out of animal products or not, I don't think it really matters to the cat. And maybe they don't like one formulation, but maybe they like another. Like, I would still try my best to make it so that they eat plant products.
No, wait. Cat food is like heavily rich in protein based on their
Wait,
using animal products to make
Evan,
This is another falsehood.
This is very important.
Yes, please.
Before
It's
you get
also
into
full of vegetable protein, like vegetable protein extract. And cats specifically digest vegetable extract protein better than they digest meat protein. This has been studied.
I also, Evan, I want you to be very cautious when it comes to talk about this topic, especially if you don't know too much about the situation in matter. I know the situation in matter because I had a cat before I went vegan and after I went vegan, and there were some ethical dilemmas I had to kind of cope with, and I know what I was doing was bad. It's just like how do I justify this bad thing? And it was like hard for me to understand what I was doing. So then I kind of had to talk to multiple people. Basically, when I went vegan, I also was buying vegan-based foods for my cat. But at the beginning, he didn't want to eat anything. I slowly had to introduce the vegan food in with the meat food because my cat was very picky. And there is actual vegan food.
Yeah, but that's what I would do too. That's what I mean, fella.
But what you're saying is that cats can live based off of like vegan diet. Is that what you're saying?
On a specially formulated diet.
Yeah, if you buy
as long as it's approved, complete, balanced and complete, then they can live on plant proteins. Yes.
Yeah, and you have to.
But you're not going to just give them lettuce and tomatoes. That would be dumb.
Yeah.
The problem isn't the protein, by the way. The problem isn't that. I think it's carnitine and.
Yeah. It's all of the other things.
And yeah.
But I wanna.
Because cats require 11 essential amino acids.
Also, eat me if you want my cup. About like, oh no, you're vegan. Never mind. You're not green. You're not green. Okay, but no. All I wanted to say is I would normally use the NTT. Like if I was to do something to a family member, like a cat, I would also have to do it to any other family member. Because I couldn't say like, yeah, I should do these things, but I shouldn't do these things to other family members. And I think,
yeah, but Philip,
yes,
I told my family that I'm not buying anything that's not vegan. They
Same.
fussed for a while, and then eventually they understood that that's just my values.
No, I completely agree with that because we are rational beings, right? But if you had an irrational human being, in your house, and they were super picky and they didn't want to eat any like vegan-based foods, they needed, or in their sense, they kind of needed like some animal-based product. Would you like prevent them from eating it, which could result in starvation? And that's
how irrational are they? Like, do they understand? Like, is it just like a thing of taste? Because there's excellent vegan food that tastes almost.
Run the entity trait. If the cat doesn't want it, in the same way that the guy doesn't want it.
No, but I don't mean that. It's the same situation, right? Like if they're in the same situation as a cat, then I would still, again, try to do like how you said, mix it until like I still want to go for the vegan food.
But how
I don't think it's justified to harm other animals to keep the cat alive.
Yeah, of course. Well, of course, right? But I wouldn't justify killing a family member because of that. I would find it very ethically, problematic.
Nobody's saying killing them though, right?
My friend's elderly mother, who died last year of lung cancer, she smoked like a chimney, and the only thing that she would eat was these sausage bacon breakfast sandwiches. So much.
Ben's like, I'm gonna have a banana. Fuck all of y'all. I'm gonna eat a banana. Obligate picky eaters. Yeah, I don't know about the whole thingy. Hold on, let me just scroll through real quick. Yeah, Stoner Lady, the issue is like I did in fact hear some vegans being in favor of letting them starve to death. Which I was like, fucking hell. If you are letting your cat starve to death because of those because of your ethical belief, then you should also be okay with your parents starving to death, you know? Because they can be, you know, you can't make a... It's just a simple entity. Let's see. Parents of autistic kids. Yeah, there is a condition I can't remember the name of, but yeah, I also tell people. I even heard some vegans say that they do have a very picky child. Not because of them, they give the child all of their food. It's just the mental thing. But they do, in fact, try so many vegan alternatives to find that thing that can replace that pickiness. You know, I do appreciate. Ben. Yeah. But I think like even with my cat, I had a cat, he was a very picky eater, but I was really glad that I managed to do like replace his kibble with vegan kibble. But I think at around that time he definitely developed a tumor in his mouth, and I kept going to a doctor trying to find something. But it was kind of like when I went vegan, and then when I started feeding my cat, it was kind of slowly getting to that tumor state, and there wasn't really much I could do. Yeah, so it happens.
Products and not like, so if you look at the green label, it's all byproducts, and so it's not actually like the driver for the slaughter. Is that what you're referring to?
It would go to landfill or something else anyway.
Is there anyone here?
Yeah, I mean that's what I was gonna advocate for also. Also, Felix, let me ask you because I asked Tom. So, so you did an NTT on me. Can I do NTT on you also?
Of course.
Yeah. So, what if your cat grew up in a household where they only ate humans and she was fed only human meat?
Yep.
And she's very fussy and she will only eat human meat.
Yep.
What would you feed your cat then?
Yeah, I think. Hold on. Let me just like focus on this a little bit. Yeah, I would say I would put, in this case scenario, I would put humans higher in relation to the I would put humans more higher on the spectrum. In this case, I would be in favor of like letting my cat go. But if it was my dad or humans, yeah, I would let my dad go as well.
I see what you mean.
Yeah. I think
you could also go to. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No. It's just, yeah, that's mostly it.
Well, I was going to say another option maybe is to find a butcher who has scraps, or get like I don't know, get just dumpster dive.
What if it was a mentally disabled? Oh, that's a good question. Let me think. Then yeah, we're talking about like the... Holy shit, this is a good question. I can't think right off the bat. I think I would have to play some kind of utilitarian thing. I would have to kind of like see all of the pluses and minuses, because I think I don't know, dude. Like, to be honest, right now, to answer this, I would have to say I don't know. Straight up, I don't know. And yes, Joe, I allow you to use this argument against me in some random conversation that I can't answer that question right off the bat.
Who are ethical, right? Where they will only drink blood from, like blood bags, right? The donated blood bags. I guess they are technically vegan, right? I would call those vampires vegan because they're doing everything in their power to reduce harm and suffering. And then if there was like a zombie, or if there was,
well, the thing is, Joe, you didn't get me because I said I don't know. Think about it, man. It's like a religious guy saying, "Oh, I got this agnostic because he doesn't know if the world wasn't created. I got him. He doesn't know." Like what?
I mean, if I cared about them, I would try to help them out. And maybe that means buying dead animals, whatever. Kind of sucks. It goes against my values, but I value them more. But I wouldn't necessarily call that as a moral choice. That's, I guess, my point.
yeah, I think it's like a necessary evil, right?
I guess
I
it's
don't
like a
even know if
desert
it's a
island.
necessary. Yeah, it's like a desert island situation, and I feel like it would just be a little bit of selfish on my side, right? Because I value this animal more than others, therefore I would treat them this way. But it doesn't necessarily mean it is the right choice.
Yeah, I agree.
guess that's my point.
Is there any non-vegan in here who would like to have a conversation with vegans? We're more than welcome to have it. We don't bite, apart from Chip. He can bite your ankle, probably. But other than that, we're all good. And also we have Silva making origami from time to time. So maybe if you make a really...
how'd you guess what I was doing?
Because you've done it last time. If
You want to see what I'm doing right now?
Oh, hold on. I got a good I need to say this, Silva. Do you think if a non-vegan makes a good argument for not being vegan, they should tell you what custom origami you should make? Oh, that's cool. That's a dragon.
Ooh. Yeah, wait. I didn't really follow that. Say that again.
So long story short, if someone debates you and they win, they get to tell you what origami you make.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'll make them the origami they want.
Damn.
But I mean, that's if they win the debate, and I have very high skepticism.
Interesting. What's the most... Well, is it dragon the current most like difficult one you've made, or?
Well, I just like making different things, and I do it as like a way to like just pass time. But usually, I'm not really making stuff for myself. I'm like making like gifts, right? Like I usually ask my friends what their favorite animals are, favorite color, and I'll make a origami that way. And so like, it's like just a nice little like hobby where I can also give really personalized gifts. Most of the origami I make nowadays, it just goes to my friends.
Gotcha. I see.
Speaking of, I need to get you on, bro. What's your favorite animal?
I don't have the favorite animal, but the favorite color is blue, I would say.
Okay, I'll think of something.
You know what?
Shit.
It's not my favorite animal, but I think you should make a duck. I think a duck would be based.
Oh yeah.
Oh, hello. Hello everyone. We welcome you to have a conversation with vegans. You're more than welcome to ask any questions. We also have text chat. If anyone doesn't feel like they want to talk but they want to text, you're more than welcome to.
Hello.
And also people in the chat, if there's any non-vegans, you're welcome.
There's a lot of background noise, but you are audible. A lot of background noise.
Goodness. Yeah, Starry, fix your mic, please. Oh my goodness.
It's not the mic. You just need to go to a quiet place. We can hear you. Your mic's a little too good.
Oh my goodness. When you said they need to go to a quiet place, I thought you were an animal farmer for a second. The way you said that.
Just escort them to a more quiet location. Wink, wink.
Take you around the back of
You
the
can't
shed.
see me, but I'm drawing a finger around, across my neck.
Oh my god. Oof. Yikes.
Yeah, they're being very disruptive to the Discord. Let's just take them to a quiet place.
Does anybody have any questions?
For now.
If not, I don't mind. Like, what's it called? I've been thinking of like just how to do activism better, and like I really think analogies are super useful, right? And trying to think of like useful analogies. So we obviously have the dog meat, which is like a real life analogy. That when it's in real life, it's even better. I'm trying to think of real life examples. And I was thinking of like whales being killed and slaughtered for the whale fat, for the blubber, which was used for lights and candles. And how back in the day...
Can you put a Discord chat on top of the screen? I don't think anything's happening in the Discord chat. Right now it's just a bunch of vegans just yapping at each other. Maybe I can do something, but it will require me to like do weird stuff. I think for now it's fine, maybe. You don't have to, but you could pin a link at the YouTube chat so non-vegans can jump on the... Wait, pin a link. Oh, the exact Discord I'm in. Oh, I see. Let me do that actually. I can do that.
To use like synthetic filaments. I mean, back in like whatever the 1500s, 1400s, I think all paintbrushes used animal hair, but it's being shunned. I used to work in an art supply store. It's kind of being shunned in
I know
recent
like
years.
paintbrushes are like made with like horsehair.
Mm-hmm. And other animals, mink, sable, other animals too, you know. Well, I don't know about mink, but sable, definitely sable, yeah. But I think that's kind of
a type of
frowned
animal?
upon. Yeah, it's like I think the weasel family. I'm not 100% sure. I think they're the weasel family. But, you know, there's companies that promote, you know, synthetic, you know, for like... I've seen ads in years ago, like promoting cruelty-free brushes, you know, using synthetic fibers. Right, because they have to kill. I mean, they're going to kill animals to
like,
get
those brushes. Is that necessary? Like, that's like for entertainment, right? For painting. I'm like thinking of like where it was like actually necessary for humans.
Yeah, I guess you could make the argument that it wasn't absolutely necessary. That's true. Yeah.
Because I have many examples for like entertainment or other purposes that where we now frown upon using animals in those kind of scenarios, right? Like circus animals. Dog fights, but yeah, like the whales being.
What's up, Joe? Can you mention the drums traditionally used animals as drum heads?
Like that was the best thing we could do, but now we would like think it's barbaric, and I like it because it's like the scale and like killing an entire animal when we have such easy alternatives now. I like that as an example because alternatives do exist.
I got told in the chat that that leather was also used for drums, but now we mostly use synthetic.
Yeah. But so the analogy is only powerful when it combines the social proof. Where in this day and age, it's like communally like frowned upon, right? Leather is still like not really looked upon as a like bad thing. People very much still use common like leather very commonly, even when it's not necessary. Whereas like animals in the circus, like they're whipped for like to dance for the crowds. I think people will like look really badly at that. Same with like dog fighting.
Wait, I'll check. Oh, I have a funny idea. Hold on.
So like, what if you could kill an animal for entertainment? Not entertainment. like a street performance where you gather a lot of people, like maybe 100,000 people or something, and they see it. And in that street performance, you slaughter a cow. Would that be ethical for you? But like
Dude.
knowing that afterwards, a lot of people may turn vegan after watching that.
Nah, Chip, I have to give you an argument. People will be like, holy fuck, what the fuck happened? It should have been done more humanely.
Fair enough, yeah. That's a good point, yeah. People would say that shit.
Oh, man. Public execution, it's bad because I see it. It should be done more humanely, dude. Oh, man. Crazy. There are so many crazy people out there.
No,
Actually,
I
it
like
doesn't have to
dodging my
be-
hypotheticals.
The analogy doesn't even have to stop at animals, right? Maybe where we exploited humans for something that was necessary. Nah, but that's probably always been frowned upon.
Guys, you wanna see how hot it is in England? Hold on. Check this out. I'm not sure if we can actually see it. Like, bro. The whole back. It's a mess. It's a puddle.
Some semaphore flags.
Do you prefer me?
Nah, sorry mate, your mic's too shit.
Fix the mic.
Well, we can turn the volume up also individually, so maybe turn up their volume individually.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to help much.
Hey chat, am I audible right now?
A little bit. We can hear the basement full of people, by the way.
I can't avoid it.
Can you like?
Those are my roommates.
Can you turn on noise suppression? Because it's pretty bad. Guys, you saying get a fan? Get a fan? What is that? What is that? Right next to me. What is that? Blasting me. What the hell is that blasting me right now? Get a fan! Just get a fan!
This is not working. This is just really bad. You're gonna have to find a quiet place.
Oh no, another person saying you need to go to a quiet place.
Am I audible right now? Am I clear?
Sorry, there's too much background noise.
No.
Oh, look at vegan stoner lady with all of that privilege saying, just buy another one. Damn, you're saving so much money from eating just vegetables that you have enough money to buy fans? Damn, you're crazy.
And then they just end up saying like, I like tissue.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, man. Now.
Still not good.
I'm just gonna execute them out of this VC. N7, hey man, what's up?
Yeah, what's up?
How you doing, man?
So good.
So good, nice. I'm suffering because it's really hot and the fan's not helping. Can I ask you a question? Hello? N7?
Yeah, ask. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you say anything. Oh my God, he's back.
Hey man,
Sorry,
hey
can you
mate.
mute yourself, please?
I'll do that for them. I'll do that for them. So N7, I have a question. Can I ask you like an ethical question?
Go ahead.
Do you think we should be more ethical as humans? Do you think we should do ethically good actions?
What do you think?
I think yes, personally. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. True. Yeah.
Okay. Would that mean respecting like individuals? Like, I respect you, you respect me, we respect animals and stuff?
Of course.
Okay. And what does respecting animals mean to you?
Respecting animals. Do
Yeah.
not kill them.
Awesome. Do you eat meat?
No, I'm vegan.
Oh, fuck you then. No, I'm joking. Never mind. What does veganism mean to you?
Can you define veganism?
Yes, what does veganism mean to you? N7.
Yeah, I hear you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just told you. Do not eat meat. That's it.
Do you think veganism just means not eating meat?
Oh, that's too loud. Say it out again.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn off, I personally gonna turn off noise. Can you not make sound effects because it's like really annoying? Do you think veganism means just not eating animals?
Yeah.
We got a little bit of a thing going on. So for me, veganism has nothing to do with eating animals. For me, veganism means respecting animals and not see them as commodity, not see them as a means to an end, not using them, right?
Yeah, so do not eat them.
But eating is just one action out of many actions you can do that can actually disrespect animals. Like, for example, going to the zoos. That disrespects animals, right?
Yeah. You know, there were like a video documentary that was sent in the chat like a month ago.
A month ago. Okay, there was a link a month ago. I would have no idea what link that was.
You know, a documentary 2 hours on the YouTube.
Sorry?
Yo.
Hello. Also, give us a
Anyone
second.
hearing?
Yeah, we can hear
I think
you.
he means Dominion.
Yeah.
Yeah, Naido, give us a second. We're just about to finish a conversation. Just a second. But yeah, what about Dominion?
I'm not sure if it was the Minion or not, but it was like a documentary 2 hours on the YouTube, so I watched it all, and after that, I decided to be a vegan. That's it.
Okay. But yeah, just remember that veganism has nothing to do with a diet. The diet comes because of a philosophy, because of the idea you have in your head. Like, for example, imagine if you ask me, okay, Falek, what is human rights? And I tell you, human rights is when you don't eat humans. Like, yeah, but there's a bit more to it, right? Do you get it?
Yeah, I get it. But the main thing of veganism is to not eat meat.
No. I think...
No, because it's...
Yeah.
And Seven, you understand that dairy products also use animals, that we also use animals for leather, that we harm them, that we exploit them for a lot of other reasons. Zoos, leather, testing, not just meat.
I get it, but it's like a small percentage. But eating meat, it got like 99% of killing animals to eat them.
No, well, dairy products kill animals also, and I would say dairy products are more prevalent than meat.
I think the point is that the principle isn't just about killing; it's all encompassing about exploitation, abuse, rights violation, right? That's the point. Like, sure, when you go vegan, a lot of the like horrible, worst things you're trying to reduce is the killing, is the exploitation from dairy, right? It goes beyond just one simple act of like non.
Yes.
Like, for example, do you still eat cheese?
Are you asking me or?
Yes. The question's for you.
Well, yeah. I didn't give up like the whole meat and milk and eggs and all of that. No.
Bro.
It's just meat for now, and then after I'm gonna see if I could give up for
This
eggs
is
and milk.
why the definitions are very important. The vegan definition is a philosophical stance against exploitation of animals. When you buy dairy, you still exploit animals. Therefore, you're not vegan. Does it make sense?
Yeah, it does, but you know, I'm trying. So,
Sure, but let me ask you this then. Do you think it's okay to hurt animals just because you can?
of course not.
Why do you choose to eat dairy products which harm animals?
Because I'm used to it.
Do you think if you're used to hurting animals, you should continue doing it?
Of course not, but I told you I'm trying my best.
Sure, but I think when
That's great, yeah.
I think, yeah, we have to.
If you got resources to try and move away from that, like instead of like thinking you're a bad person, just continue, right? Now that you know it's bad, right? Like that's already great that you're trying to move away. If you got resources trying to help you move away from that, right? And you find it difficult, but like let's say you were told like, oh, it's actually not that difficult. Here's how you could do it so you don't find it difficult. Here's how you could do it so you could be healthy. Here's how you could do it so it's not costly. Would you not want to take these resources and actively like pursue these steps?
You know, I get where you're trying to say, but I'm trying, and I think this is good for me. If I'm trying, I'll be happy.
Can I?
Even if yeah.
I want to ask this because I usually ask these people, like, I understand trying is a good thing, but do you think you should, because of the harm that has to happen to animals whenever you consume dairy products, do you think you want to continue paying for it, or do you think you should stop paying for it? Because the harm has to happen for dairy. It has to happen.
Yeah, of course, but I'm alone, not gonna do anything, so it's gonna happen with me or without me. So that's why I'm trying.
Without you, it's gonna be less. We can even tell.
Hey guys.
Hello. Real quick. Without you, it's gonna be less harm, and we have statistics to show that within the supply and demand, you making one choice can impact multiple individuals. So.
That's true.
So, starting today, do you want to continue hurting animals for dairy products, or do you think you should stop?
You know, I told you I'm trying my best, and
I understand you're
I hope
trying.
I could.
No.
I hope I could like. I'm done now, but it's not. You know, it's not.
Okay,
it's it's something easy to deal with.
I'll explain something, and I do appreciate this answer that you think you should stop immediately, right?
Yeah, of course. If it was like, as it's shown in the documentary, killing with laser gun on all of that shit. Yeah, of course.
I think if you understand the problem, you would stop immediately.
But I think
I
think it's also the fact that like if the person sees a problem and they know that they should stop it today, is there anything that a vegan in this channel can do to make it easier for you to no longer do it? Like resources or recipes?
No, I just told you it's something I'm used to it for years and years from the beginning of my life till today. I'm not gonna stop like immediately. I need time.
N7, where are you from?
Well, wherever I'm from, it doesn't matter.
You don't have to. No. I just want to get an understanding of what kind of person you are, right? You don't have to tell me like the exact country or city. Just a rough area. Where are you from? It's fine if you still don't want to answer.
Yeah, I don't want to answer because it's something personal. Yeah.
That's fine. So, most vegans, they also, just like you, grew up in a society that isn't vegan, where their friends, their family, everyone around them ate animal exploitation, like products of animal exploitation, right? Ate flesh, and like stolen animal secretions, and they were used to it as well, right? Myself, all the other vegans in this chat, Felix, Chip, Sexy Vegan, all of these people, Drums, we all had a like upbringing that was surrounded by animal exploitation, right? So it's not something new for you that you're facing, right? I empathize that it can seem overwhelming, but it is something that you can absolutely come over, right?
And I get that, what's it called? You think that people have different pastes and stuff, but you can absolutely go vegan immediately, right? The smarter you go by it, the faster you can change and the less difficult it will be, right? If you try to educate yourself on the nutrition, on the alternatives, if you try and actually like go outside and like research like vegan restaurant, vegan like products in the supermarkets, and instead of like thinking of like getting rid of dairy, getting rid of meat, you instead of trying to like think of like replacing it, right? Finding the right alternative, right? You try to like learn new dishes, right? That are local and traditional in your culture that are already vegan or very easy to veganize, right? It is absolutely possible to go vegan, right? And I say this with such confidence because I know people who have gone vegan who have probably a harder time than you, right? Who have gone vegan when they are much, much older, right? I know someone who went vegan when they were 100 years old, right? I know someone who went vegan and they used to work in slaughterhouses, right? I know vegans who have been vegans 40 years. That means that when they went vegan, the word vegan wasn't even known, right? They didn't have the luxuries of all these alternative like products, all the nutrition education and the community that has grown over the decades. Like, I know someone who's vegan who's paralyzed, right? And my point is that like you can do it as well. A lot of people like they think that they can't do it. They think it's a very big issue, right? But this is mostly because they haven't actually done the research. They think it's too hard because they don't actually know what being vegan, like how easy that actually looks like, right? Like if I was to ask you to go vegan tomorrow, what kind of things would you struggle with?
Milk and egg.
Okay, sure. So like could you like be a little bit more specific, right? Like in the morning, do you have like a milk and a coffee? Like how does milk and egg make it difficult for you, right?
As you said, it's in every single body breakfast. I don't think there's anybody who have a breakfast without milk and egg. You get me?
Oh, while Silver, I think, disappeared for a second. Yeah, do you think, like, if you replaced milk and egg with vegan milk and vegan egg, that would be kind of very similar to what you're having without hurting animals?
Well, I didn't know that there is a vegan milk. I will search it up and I will try it.
Yeah, so and seven, that's my point. That you don't know how easy it is to be vegan because as a non-vegan, you've never looked into this, you've never given it a proper go. Right?
Yeah.
Do you understand that? Do you understand that your concerns are coming from a naive place, right? Your concerns, your issues, your cost, convenience, taste, all of these things are coming from an outsider perspective, right?
All right.
So I think what you should do is actively try to go vegan, right, for 30 days and explore, right? Dive into the deep and explore what alternatives there are, what options you do have, and see that it's not actually easy, right? Some people I know who like said it's impossible, they could never give up meat, who could never give up cheese, they've been doing it their whole life, who have been able to go vegan, right? Some people, and they
I'll be right back for a second.
do it because like they think it's ridiculous that like you can't do it, right? When there are millions of vegans in the world, like they just want to see it, and if they could do it for 30 days, right? And they are able to, and they realize, oh yeah, it's actually not that hard, and in fact now I've done it, I don't see a point why I should keep continuing eating meat when I'm against this, right? Just like you are, right? You sound like you recognize that what's happening to these animals is wrong. It's just you are struggling with the idea of how hard it will be, how difficult it would be, and that is only coming from a place because you haven't actually tried going vegan, right? And I think you should go vegan fully, get the resources. We have so many resources that would make this easy for you.
Okay, send it then. And as I told you, I'm trying my best to be a perfect vegan.
Oh yeah, and it's not even about being a perfect vegan. Like most people, like veganism is like doing as much as you can in your case. It's just that in this day and age, and most people just don't know this, they don't know the science, they just don't know it because they haven't tried it, and there's a lot of misinformation out there. Being vegan as much as you can means not eating like animal products, right? That has been made very easy thanks to the global trade, thanks to nutrition education, thanks to all of these different kinds of vegan foods that are out there now as well. But in the chat, if you check the chat, I'll put in you. I'll give you a bunch of resources. Can you tell me what continent you're from? again? You don't have to. I
have
only
a
asked
question.
because
For N7.
a lot of people they don't realize how many traditional dishes, like from your own culture, from your own history, your heritage, that are already very vegan or very easy to make vegan, right? Not without much change.
All right, then send in, and I'm gonna read it or watch it if it was a video, and I will
Well,
see.
so the resource here I'm giving you, Challenge 22, right? What this resource is it will basically assign you a nutritionist. It will educate you on any like health concerns you might have, and basically what it is it takes 22 days for a new habit to form. Psychologically, it takes 10 days for your taste buds to change, right? That's why cravings only last a couple weeks. So this is basically hello. Just one moment. We're just about to finish this. This is basically like a challenge where people like yourself will say like, look, I recognize that what happens to animals is horrendous. It's horrible. I don't want to do this, right? But I think it's difficult, right? And like we discussed, you don't actually know how easy it is. You don't know like all of the ways to go about it where you wouldn't struggle with it. This is a compilation. It's like the best resource you could have, right? It tells you about cost. It puts you in a community, right? So you'll be in a community, in a Facebook group with other people like yourself, right, who are local to you, who are trying to go vegan as well, right, and who are trying to experiment, who are trying to like go out and explore the city. You will be assigned a nutritionist, right? So you will literally have someone who will make sure, like, if you have any concerns about health, you could talk to them, right? They could see what kind of diet you have, right? And like they get nothing from this, right? Like no one here is asking for money. Like, in fact, I'm giving you money because I technically pay to this because I think it's a great.
The only country that Challenge 22 doesn't operate in is Russia.
Huh?
Guys, I have a question, if possible. N7.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I was not listening into the whole conversation, but I hear like you saying it's difficult to be vegan. That's
I'm dumb, Sabi. Thank you for pointing that out. Yeah, all I said is like, yeah, I probably wasn't listening to the conversation. I didn't hear it, but it's really interesting how they said they want to be a perfect vegan, but tradition, man, tradition. Like, bro, what does that even mean? What the fuck? Sorry.
yeah.
Yeah, you can make
So you did not.
replacements for everything.
Yeah, so you did not know about this, like vegan milk and stuff like this?
No.
Oh,
This is the
because you're
first
saying
time
it's
I hear that.
difficult. Like you're saying it's difficult. Like, did you actually make your own research and see how is it possible, if it's possible to live without these things and how you can do it as a vegan? Because if it's difficult, I'm guessing you must have made research. So I'm quite surprised that you're not aware of vegan milk.
The only thing that I've
Yeah,
watched.
it is.
I'm trying to launch something and I'm having issues. I'm just sorry about the weird noises. But yeah. We have a monthly meetup for new vegans. Bro, that's cool. What you should do when it comes to new vegans, definitely ask them if they want to do activism. Whenever I find a vegan, or even on the street, I try to ask them like, hey, would you like to try to do some activism with us? Would you like to join some groups or whatever, you know? I think it's important for especially when you find vegans to do that. I think it's a must. Especially, you know, because we live in a society that kind of, you know, makes it so difficult for some vegans to do it. Because this is gonna sound crazy, right? But like I've been to some vegan meetups. There's shit ton of vegans, and I only see five of them doing activism. And I always think, bro, we need more people like you. Like, god damn it. They're so scared. Yeah, I think this is something I've noticed from recent vegans that actually did vegan activism. A vegan heretic. This is going to be very important for you. at the beginning, they will feel like people are against them. They would feel like the whole public just hates them. But if you do something like We the Free, and you tell people, look, you don't have to do much. You can just hold a sign. You can just interact with some people in the queue or whatever. Then they'll realize, like, hey, this is kind of chill. I kind of like this. And that's kind of what I've learned from some new vegans. They actually thought they're gonna like hate it because of the pressure, but when they go in there, when they talk to some other vegans, because I had some new vegans do We the Free for the first time, and they said, hey, this is chill. I was just like holding a sign and talking to vegans. You know? It's just, I think it's just getting out there. I think that's really important. Telling them that it's nothing to be scared of. You will take whatever responsibility is going to come your way, and you say, I will deal with it. You just hold a sign and tell people like to come and talk to some vegans. And some people will realize, like, yeah, it's chill.
Now declaring that you will no longer exploit animals and going vegan right now.
Well, you weren't here at the beginning of the conversation, so I told them I'm trying my
Mhm.
best to get perfect vegan. So I just need time. That's it.
Yeah, okay, you're trying to be a perfect vegan. I'm not sure what that means, because as a vegan, all you're doing is not knowingly, needlessly exploiting animals, right? So I'm not 100% sure what you mean with a perfect vegan. And this thing of you're gonna try, you need to make research and so on. Let me ask you this: like, if you were in the victim's position, if somebody was exploiting you needlessly and being needlessly violent to you, how fast would you want your oppressor to stop this?
You know, I'm not gonna like change my whole life in one day. I need at least a week, month, maybe 2 months.
Also,
That's
so
what
it's
I'm.
not even about like changing your whole life, right? It's like you can go vegan immediately, right? Like you're saying different things, right? You're saying you can't, it's too hard, and then now you're saying you can't.
Dude, soy daddy tone. Sure, I need some more trolls. Yeah, I think for now it's kind of chill, but we're kind of like talking too much to one person. I thought by asking them just to come and help, a videotape would take the edge off, get them used to it without having to do any interactions, and then see it. But they never show up. Yeah, I think it's that pressure that some of them have. I think it's just, I'm not sure how you do it, Heretic, but I think it's the whole, they have to do it, they have to at least do that leap of faith, at least do it once, until they realize, like, hey, it's chill. Because it's just like jumping into cold water. At the beginning, you're like, I don't know. But when you do it once, you're like, this isn't as bad as I thought it's going to be. So I guess some of them do need to do that leap of faith.
Yeah, and I feel like you didn't really answer my question, right? Because I asked you, like, if you were in the victim's position, if somebody was being needlessly violent to you and about to, let's say, murder you and your family, as you are doing with these animals and their families, right? Like, how fast would you want them to stop with this violence and this injustice? Would you accept it if somebody said, I need time, I need a week, I need a month or two until they stop brutalizing your family? Or would you only accept them to stop immediately? What is a fair thing to do?
Yeah, that's something different a little bit. You know, eating meat, all millions of people who eat meat. It's like different thing than what you said. So when everybody like in front of you or eat meat and you're gonna stop, it's gonna be difficult because you're gonna be like, you get what I mean or not? So well, I want to say
No.
that, yeah, I need just time.
No, I don't
to
get what
think
you
about
mean.
it.
So, Joe. I have this perfect sign right next to me. I've asked Chip to help me design it, and this is the exact sign I have. So, you're actually gonna like it, I think. Ugh. There you go. Social experiment. Can I ask you something? Nobody knows what it is. And basically it was that. And I do like it. Chip came up with the idea. And the reason why I love Chip for this, because he does so much street activism. And he told me he has done so many different ways of seeing what works, what doesn't work. And he told me, like, yeah, this is the best way to do it, especially for street. So I went with what he said, and it worked really amazingly. I had constant conversations. People came up to me, and I used what Chip always uses, like when people come to me and say, "Well, what's the topic? What are we going to talk about?" Animals. And people are like, "Oh my god, I love animals!" You know. How to print it? PDF of it. Well, the thing is, this is an actual banner. So what I did is I went online, went to one of those services that you just send them a custom image and they make a banner out of it. That's kind of what I did. You could probably find it like online somewhere. It should be very cheap. I paid like in American dollars like $20, give or take. So it was cheap for me.
You're going to hold a belief, a moral value, then it should be grounded. You should be able to stand firm in it with conviction, right? And I know for me, saying I'm vegan, it is almost like a sense of...
Joe, I got you. I'm gonna send you my image. If you want to make your... Wait, do you want my thing? I'll send you just my thing. But if you want a custom one, you'll probably have to do like a Photoshop or whatever thing on it. But I'll send you my one. Wait, can I send you it? Yes. There you go. But if you want to do a custom one, you can. You know, it's the world is your tofu.
I want to stand on this value with conviction, or do I want to just kind of like be casual about it and treat the lives of these animals casually? So I would urge you to, instead of just trying to do a diet, make a choice. Like, you should be proud and say, I am vegan. Or if you're not,
and then...
Wait. Well, I never said oyster. I never said oyster. Fuck you, Joy. Never said oyster. You can sniff my finger. I said tofu. But also, I've never done vegan. Yeah, I know about We the Free training. You know what I do like about We the Free? I sometimes do live activism with other vegans, and I said, bro, I'm gonna roleplay. Let's say I just watch this, and I say, yeah, but lions though, or whatever, you know? And during that, like, when you have vegans and you do that, it's really fun. I know, I found it fun. I've done training once, I think. I was like, yeah, this is like... Discord is easier.
needless slaughter and exploitation. Because that's what makes you vegan. It's not about whether you eat meat or not.
As soon as I learned about this, I thought that this is horrible, and I didn't want to do it at all. And I could change. I stopped immediately, right? I went vegan overnight, and that's the case for many people. And they have been able to do it, and they've been healthy, and they haven't missed out on anything. And that's how like millions of people have gone vegan as well. So you definitely can.
Yeah, I'm not saying that I'm not trying to. I will stop like today, but tomorrow in the morning I might eat egg. I don't know what I'm gonna do. So that's why I'm not sure about it.
Well, are you in control of your actions? Are you in control of your actions?
Yeah, when I wake up, I'm not controlled.
So do you know if you're gonna shit the bed tomorrow or not? Can you control your action? Do you know what's gonna happen?
Not really.
You don't know if you're gonna shit the bed or not tomorrow.
Maybe, never know.
I mean, technically he doesn't know it.
I mean, look, you're shitting yourself uncontrollably right now through your mouth. So like, I guess it's possible, right? So the point is, you can choose what you can do, right? In the breakfast, you can prepare, right? My whole point is that if you are smart about it, you can make it easy for yourself, right? I don't know why you're trying to run away from choosing to like have some foresight, right? Do you understand what foresight means? The ability to think ahead, plan ahead. If you know you're gonna have breakfast tomorrow, and you usually have eggs in your breakfast, you can start planning for that immediately, right? We can help you with that immediately. So instead of saying maybe, right? let's tackle this issue, right? You could choose to tackle this issue, and if you let us help you, we can help you tackle this issue even easier. If you eat eggs, there are many scrambled egg recipes that are like made from like tofu or other ingredients that we can let you know. And you could just immediately start searching it up as well, right? I think it's your lack of accept that is the thing that's like causing red flags. Is that people say these things and they don't actually like do the research, and they never actually find out how easy it is, and then they'll never go vegan, right? And because you aren't the victim of your actions, you can continue living on, right? We are just people on the internet. We're on Discord, right? Whether you even tell us you are going to go vegan or not, right? You could lie. Ultimately, you will choose how you live your life. And if you choose to live your life continuing to pay for animal exploitation, you aren't going to be affected by that unless you have a moral conscience and you want to have a backbone, being not being a hypocrite and being consistent with your values. Then yeah, but otherwise you can continue living your life and no one's gonna bother you, right? The reason we're telling you this is like we're seeing you not actively accept that it's definitely possible and what steps you're gonna take, right? It's very like half yeses. It's like half concessions, like maybe, sure, I'll look into it, I'll try. Who knows what'll actually happen? Like if I'm trying to convince someone to like, hey man, like stop beating your wife, right? I think that's wrong, and he's like, yeah, I guess so, and I should stop. And I say, okay, well tomorrow, if she says something that makes you angry, right, don't beat her. And he says, maybe, we'll see. I don't know what'll happen tomorrow. And then I say like, okay, look, if you get angry, like, look, you should try to leave the room. Here are some strategies to try and cope with your own anger. Here are some things you could do already tonight to tell your wife to help you with this. Like, do you see the difference, right? It's about being proactive and recognizing why this is a serious enough thing, right? Because the moment you don't accept, like until the moment you won't accept that this is like exploitation and animal abuse that you are paying for, you will continue to just focus on yourself, right? I don't want to do this. I'm scared. It seems like a big change, right? You have to focus on the victims. Do you understand what I'm saying, N7? Or are you gonna just say maybe? Like, I'm sorry if we're coming off like pretty aggressive, right? I definitely understand that. But our intention is just to like show you that if you continue to keep paying for animal abuse, the later you go vegan, the more you push it back, the more animals are going to continue to die. And your lack of seriousness is kind of contradicting your words about actually going to do this, right?
Silver, I told you I get it. I don't know why you speak too much. Go to another person now, speak with him. I get it, I'm trying my best. That's it.
Wait. If you got it, honestly, if you got it, then you would admit right now that if you choose to continue paying for these things, once you have admitted that it's a choice, that you're an animal abuser. You need to admit that if you got it, if you claim to have gotten it, because that's our position.
You know, I'm reading now what Silver sent, so I'm not yet finished. So when I'm finished from it, we're gonna...
Yeah, but
I think we need to move on anyway.
Yeah, anyway. And anyway, I just wanted to make one last point there, because again, you're talking about eating eggs for breakfast, right? We're not talking here about what you're putting in your mouth necessarily, right? We are telling you that when you purchase these products, especially, you in the house, you could actually even eat them for life, is not to purchase or cause demand of these products knowingly if you claim to be against this violence. Anyway, I'll leave it at that.
I do wonder if there's anyone else who would like to have a conversation.
And so let me know if you have any questions. And yeah, sign up to the thing. Like it's no money. Just it requires your email, and I'll send you resources. There are many other resources out there as well, and I really recommend like finding someone in real life who's vegan, who's local to you, who can help out.
Okay, thanks. Thanks for sharing all of the informations and even the link that you've sent in the chat.
For sure. And I have more where that comes from if you ever want. Like,
Yeah, just
an
one
answer
by
to a
one.
specific thing.
Yeah, one by one. I'm gonna read what you've sent, and then I'll send you if I'm done from
I
it.
hope you. Sure. I hope life treats you the way you treat animals.
Love that phrase.
I mean,
I love that.
With radical compassion. Yeah, I stole it from Chip. Alright, I'm off.
You have fun. I'll be around. I'll talk to more people. Is there anyone here who would like to have a conversation? Let's see. Discordo. Smith. Damn. Anyone?
No. I got a question. How do you maintain that physique on a plant-based diet?
Grass.
Meat is
Thank
good,
you.
bro.
Sorry?
Meat is good.
Okay, what about it?
Sorry, I can't hear you, bro.
Yeah, so what?
I can't hear you, bro. Swear to God.
Cannot hear me.
I can hear you.
Damn.
I'm eating chips.
Nice. Chips or crisps?
Well, they're defined a little bit differently over here. We call them chips, but you call them crisps over there.
Crispy. They are crispy.
Yeah. I learned that as a vegan, you can eat crisps or chips. Or pretty much everything else. And you don't have to be a dick to animals, so that's a bonus.
That's a huge one, yeah. That's a crazy one.
Yeah. Good to see live streaming though, Felix.
Yeah.
Legend.
As I said, I got a thing in London to do on the weekends, so I can't really do a weekend in Cambridge. Last time it was really good, like 90% success rate. I think out of the entire conversation, only 3 people said no, like, whatever. They gave a really shitty, reason. There was one guy who said he's a messed up person and he's not gonna go vegan. There was a girl who was a horse girl who was in favor of abusing animals. And I think there was one more person who, I think he was Muslim and he was trying to say something, but I think it's still a success. I gave him some resources to look into, so I'm pretty happy with
Yeah,
that.
like planting seeds, and it's nice that many people spoke with you. I had pretty good conversations, not entirely like changing people, but I think planting the seed. And you're right. You said it earlier about in-person, face-to-face activism. You get to see things a bit differently, and you can work out body language and stuff like that.
There was this amazing woman over there who was a feminist, and I used one of the arguments towards feminism and veganism, and she was like, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And that was really good. I do have it clipped. It's just like, I think I should put it as a short. I don't know. I'll think about it.
Yeah, do the shorts. I think consistency is key. Even if it's like you can only do it so often. If you do it around the same time, I think people will be pushed towards you a little bit more. But as long as you don't stop for too long.
Yeah, I know. The thing is, my schedule can be kind of inconsistent because, part of the season I do one thing, part of the season I do another thing, so it can be a little bit flip-floppy. That's why I
Yeah, it's
appreciate.
tough.
That's why I appreciate you guys doing, other things while I do other things as well. All for
Yeah.
activism, all for animals.
It's so needed for sure.
And that's why, you guys, like you, Stoner Lady, and Fiji, and Chip, and everyone else, I love that you guys do your own thing, while me, I do as much as I can, but there are a lot of things that I'm doing behind the scenes that many people don't know about.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
The thing, right? So you see what works, right? And where you can be effective in what you're good at and bringing those strategies or, doing certain things that maybe other people might not otherwise do. I think it helps.
I also do things that many people will probably not do because it can be borderline within the law.
Yeah.
And I understand. And that's why, there are so many hidden heroes that we don't really know about.
Yes.
But yeah, they definitely should be appreciated. Because I know so many people who went to jail for rescuing animals that were not even ever mentioned on any social media platforms because they had no social media accounts.
Yeah, they're the unsung heroes that nobody hears about, the undercover footage and all this stuff. Like, it is crazy.
But we only know about Joey Capstrong because he does videos and he's a social media content creator. But all of the people who were behind the scenes helping him out, they're nobodies. Nobody knows about them. Because I bet you that Joey Capstrong has a huge team behind what he's doing, but nobody knows about them. Because I guess nobody, because they don't really want to know, be associated, or they don't want any. You know how people are on the internet.
For sure, and it gives some sort of protection too. Like if somebody's doing certain jobs that nobody else will do, they don't want to be known or found out or something like that. Yeah. To all the unsung heroes, we appreciate you. We know what you're doing. We know what it takes, and a lot of us have done some similar stuff, but not to the extent that you do. So we appreciate you.
It's funny that we are talking about this because, for example, my organizer for We the Free, they really like the things that I do. So they gave me a bunch of free We the Free cards because they know I will do activism. I usually tell them hey, I know you're printing a lot of them. I can send you money, but they're like, nah. What you do is important. So you're gonna get.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, what I love about those cards too is if you set up a MyStats account, you can just see if you're being effective or not. So for every conversation you have, if you create a code, then you can see, okay, well, I spoke to 10 people today and 5 people said that they're interested in going vegan, or some said it didn't affect them, but at least you kind of get a scan on how you're doing your advocacy.
Mr. 40-year-old, would you like to know right now from my stats how many people used my code in the last weekend?
Yes, I would actually.
1.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that could be, a lot of different reasons why, right?
Yeah, of course.
Progress.
I'm not saying. The thing is, I gave him a leaflet and a card, so
Yeah.
It's not like they are committed, to do all of these things. It's just hey, I give you 2 resources. One from Radical Vegani, I think, her name.
Yep.
Yeah, and she has an amazing resource which talks about exactly why vegans are vegan, and it talks about only the exploitation and all of that stuff, which is amazing. So I gave them that, and I also gave them We the Free card with my code on it, my personal code. The thing is, when people go on We the Free webpage to watch the 3-minute movie, they can just press cancel on the code thing. So it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, you won't know entirely sometimes, for sure. Yeah. Yeah. But I think they can monitor like the videos that they go do watch. Like you see the stats for that sometimes. What's nice is like yeah, I put the code up in my Instagram, and I've had I don't know like 300 or 400, maybe 500 people go just from that. One of my codes just brings people to the 3 minute movie challenge. It's great, and then I can see how many people like 14 people went vegan or something like that. So it's pretty cool.
But I think it's like the resources are good and all, but I think what's most important is how the conversation ended with someone.
Yeah.
Because
absolutely.
Because it doesn't matter if they open the resource or not, but I think it's the most important matter. It's how they thought about the conversation and what they thought about what they should be doing as a person.
100%. It's always how you made them feel. You could use any type of words or whatever, but and you notice that when you do have those wonderful conversations in person, right? You can see it, you can feel the reaction. It's like yeah, it's a memorable moment usually. Bit of euphoria.
But I'm not sure if you saw my last stream, but I told a few people, I think two, that I told them like, I like how you say I try, but I think you should say I should. And here's the reason why. Yeah. Because the try gives you a little bit of an escape room, a wiggle room, you know?
Yeah, the try is the worst thing to hear, especially when you think it's going good. And they're like, yeah, I think I'll give this a try. And it's like, what? You know.
Because I think it's like a little bit of a challenge. Like, oh, I'll definitely try this little challenge. But yeah. Like, even if you make mistakes, if you fuck up, even if you like something in your life happens, at least you got an admission from someone that they should be vegan. So yeah. I love that.
Yeah, they're walking around knowing that, like, if they're reaching for a product, they're like, I should be doing this.
But also imagine how it sounds. Like, yeah, imagine how they sound if they kind of stop going vegan for some reason. Like the reason why I don't like try, because they can say, oh, I've tried it. Now I don't have to try it anymore. You know? Yeah. But
I ate one plant-based burger that I didn't like, and I tried it, so that's
I tried it, so I don't have to try it anymore. But with should, it's a huge commitment.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. So we got a few people in here. I don't know if they're willing to mic up. Say hello, guys. Come on in. Let's have a conversation.
We don't bite. We eat vegetables, unless you're a vegetable. What's up? What's up, everyone?
We have Felipe, we have Saint, we have Smith, Nick Hill. Come on, guys. Say something. Don't be afraid.
I'm gonna get more ice because it's so hot in my room. And I still want to exercise today. I still want to go for a little bit of a jog and finish off a TV show. So I'll be right back.
Well, I guess everybody agrees with veganism then. Terrific.
Hurrah.
Rah, rah. Veganism is better.
Why is it okay to stuff baby animals into gas chambers?
Pretty obvious. It's like, okay, people were asking me yesterday, why should I be vegan? Well, why shouldn't you kick a dog in the face? I mean, it's pretty obvious.
I think I'm going to have to start giving you a commission for giving me song ideas, David.
Hey, man, anytime. But you can keep all the funding. Just I don't know, maybe send Felix a pound here, a pound there.
No, I don't want. Okay. I'm gonna make this statement because I think it's really important. I make enough. If you want to send anyone money, it's either other activists or sanctuaries. I am making enough. I don't need Bugel's support.
Okay, I need your support, so send me money. It's just on storage though, because it may be an editor, but if there are other people more in need, there probably are other more people.
Yeah,
in need,
I think for me, I appreciate it, but it's not like. I think, long story short, other vegans need it, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Gem Lettuce wants to be full-time activist. Vegan Gaze, full-time activist. Chip, full-time activist. Let's get them to full-time and then worry about.
I'm kind of happy with the job I have right now. I know it takes some time, for me to work. Well, the things that I do at my work, I'm really happy with, and it's not like I want to change my job. I'm really happy with it, and I'm getting paid good. But it's about other people. It's not about me. And if people wanna give money to activists, that's amazing. Give money to sanctuaries, that's amazing. So that should happen.
Yeah, what I heard about bigger content creators is they have a team around them.
Yeah.
And generally they have a bit of volunteers or, they'll hire people to follow them around. But
even people like
that's if you can get.
I would say even people like Joey Capstrong, when they make documentaries.
Yeah. Mindful Path, are you vegan?
Occasionally.
Sorry?
Occasionally? How does that work?
Sorry.
Can I explain to you why you should be vegan all the time?
Yeah.
The reason why you should be vegan all the time is it's the same reason why you should not beat women all the time. Does it make sense?
A little bit.
Yeah. So every time you choose to buy an animal product, you choose an animal to be hurt, right? They get hurt by products like milk, eggs, and meat, right? And how can you call yourself someone who cares about animals if you pay for them to be abused? Now, the question goes back to you. Do you want to continue abusing animals, or do you think you should change?
But how milk can be abused to animal?
Amazing, good question. First of all, do you think animals get pregnant on their own, or do you think the farmer makes them pregnant?
Farm.
Sorry?
Farm men make them pregnant?
Yeah, the farmer makes them pregnant. Do you think forcing a female to be pregnant whenever you want to is a good thing?
No.
Okay, there you go. There's one reason. Second reason. What do you think happens to male cows? Cows which are male and don't produce milk. What do you think happens to them?
They got slaughtered.
That's a second reason. Amazing. What do you think happens to baby female when mum produces milk?
They stay hungry.
Not necessarily. They get taken away from the mum because mama makes money. Money is titty milk. Do you want me to keep going, or do you want more reasons?
Yeah. By the way, these are very good reasons.
There you go. So do you think you should continue supporting a place that does this?
But I am used to having milk, because if no one eat milk, then how protein will cover up?
Are you aware you can get protein without titty milk?
By soya chunks?
That's one of the protein sources. But you can get so many other foods which have protein in them. Lentils, legumes, nuts, seeds. Every plant has protein. It's just different amounts of it, right? You can make your own food with high amounts of protein. You can make it however you want to. But I think it's really important for you to know that you shouldn't hurt animals because, especially nowadays, it's unnecessary. So, what do you want to do? Do you want to continue hurting animals, or do you think you should change?
Obviously, should change.
Okay, so is that going to be going vegan today?
Yes, today I don't take any dairy product.
What about eggs? Do you consume eggs?
No, I don't consume eggs. Means only dairy products I was consuming. And thank you, you give a good explanation that why I should not.
Have you? Which country do you live in?
India.
Amazing.
India.
Tone, do you have a video, a documentary made in India about like animal agriculture?
Well, I've got some on dairy.
No, I don't have.
No, I think that.
Macadud.
Yeah, Macadud. I don't have the link to it yet.
I'll do a shorter one on Macadoo. I can post Macadoo, but
whatever is.
do this
like,
one first. This one's much short.
There you go. If you just check out that video and watch it, I think it's going to be very important for someone like you to understand that yes, even though India claims that they love cows and they treat them like mothers, there is a lot of abuse that has to happen. So hopefully you can learn from that link about it.
Actually, I'm seeing these things in my daily life because I belong a village area. But somehow deep rooted inside mind, this idea has been planted that milk is good.
Well, yeah, a lot of people say it's good. It can be good, but is it good for you or for the animal?
Yeah, obviously it's good for animal.
Well, it's good for the animal if you don't take the milk, yeah.
But mostly fighters or wrestlers eat higher proteins from non-veg foods. What do you think about it?
Not necessarily. If you want a lot of protein, if you go to the gym every day, I would suggest you something that everyone does. Get a protein shake, get a protein powder. Not from the titty milk, but maybe from soya, maybe from peas, maybe from something else. Just leave animal tits alone.
I think whey protein is also produced by milk.
Yes, whey is made from milk, so I would suggest you to buy soya protein or pea protein. I personally consume pea protein. I kind of like it, but I don't think there's any issue between any of them, unless you're allergic to one of them. You know?
Guys, you can eat meat.
Yes, we can, but we choose not to. Do you know the difference?
Bro, meat is protein. We need protein.
Yeah,
we should eat meat.
Wait. Do you
You're
think?
a genius.
Do you think?
This way is halal.
Wait, mister, hold on.
Don't worry about it.
Stop crashing out. Stop crashing out. Stop crashing out. Can I get protein without eating meat? I don't want to be rude, but I was about to think.
Conversation, Phil. Like, I'll deal with that idiot. If
No. He's fine. It's just like I was thinking of asking him an IQ test, and I think asking.
Well,
people
we already know. Just go back to your conversation with Mindful.
No, I think Mindful is fine. I think they completely understand. Yeah, Mindful, if anything, you can always come back to this chat. You can always tell us if you have any issues going on. and we can talk. You know, we're not here to cause you harm. We're not here to like, haha, we got you in something. We're just here to just say like, hey, animal abuse is wrong. We are in a society that says animal abuse is okay. We should be the
Eat
ones.
animals for us.
Sorry.
We can eat, man.
Yes,
Come
we can.
on.
Okay. Wait. I want to have a conversation with them. Hold on.
Go on, then.
Yes, I can eat meat. Do you think I should eat meat? Do I have to eat meat?
Oh, you fucking broke his brain.
Oh.
Yeah, you broke his brain, man.
All I ask is if I should eat meat. Like that's what?
You broke him, man, for the day. Can't. Are you vegan?
Yeah.
I guess not.
That's what we do. We are not trying to tell people like, haha, we got you to go vegan or whatever. No. Veganism just means not hurting animals, and there's nothing that we gain from it. People who are, okay, like people who are flat earthers, just want more idiots in the world. Okay, that's how they get you. Okay, but vegans, what they want is a more compassionate society. That's it. Crazy. Right? 40-year-old, it's crazy how vegans want a compassionate society.
Well, like I see peace, compassion in your avatar, Mindful Path. Like, you think we can live in a world with peace, compassion, and love while we exploit others?
Hello, guys.
Hello. What's up, man?
Hello.
We are trying.
40 years old vegan.
We're trying to look for conversations. Would you like to have a conversation with us?
Just I want to listen.
Okay. Who was rubbing something? I really didn't like that noise, by the way. So I'll just quickly tell you as you joined. Basically, we are vegan, and we tell people that we should be more nicer to everyone in the world. Like, you know.
You don't eat meat.
I'll explain something. Before we get there, I'll have to explain. So I want to respect animals. I don't want to hurt anyone unnecessarily. And when I buy products like animal products, like meat, eggs, and milk, I tell the world, hey, I want you to hurt animals. I want you to disrespect animals for something I don't even need. And I think disrespecting animals is a bad thing, and we shouldn't do it. What do you think?
Drink animal just for eating and use it for anything that you.
So let me ask you this question: if someone told, yeah,
the animals not like human.
Well, I get you. Like humans are animals, but like animals can be different. They can be apes, they can be lizards, whatever, right? But this is not what we're talking about. What we're talking about is a simple question of, can we respect animals while also shooting them in the head for something we don't need?
No, we kill it to eat it.
Yeah, but let me ask you this. Do we need to eat meat? Do we have to?
Yes, we do.
Then how am I alive?
We need to eat.
How am I alive if we have to?
What?
How am I alive?
How am I alive?
Yeah, I'm still alive and I have not ate meat for multiple years.
I'm not.
So you say
because you eat vegetable?
Yes.
I don't know.
I'm an example that someone like me, and there are many examples like this, people like me can be healthy and can live without eating animals. And that's what I'm trying to show you. Like, hey, I am someone who's alive, who, you know, who doesn't eat animals. And if you don't believe me, I'm probably an X-Men.
So you say you are necessary?
Yeah, I think eating meat, especially in this society, it is unnecessary. Yes.
But
We don't talking about necessary of not necessary, but what is the problem if we eat it?
Because I'll explain to you in a very simple way. If something is necessary, it usually means we have to do it, else there will be a problem. And the problem that we will be talking about is people's lives, right? Like, for example, it is necessary for someone like you to drink water because water fuels your system, right? But drinking Coca-Cola, it's not necessary because you can always drink water. And the way I'm trying to connect it is eating meat is not necessary because we can get foods which have similar nutrition to meat somewhere else, making the meat optional.
But God created it for us to consume.
But this is going to be a very tough question for you, and I usually have to ask this question to people who talk about God. Is your God okay with killing animals for fun?
Not for fun.
Okay.
Not for fun, bro.
I don't think that's for fun.
Okay, so why do you eat meat if not for enjoyment?
Because there is a lot of vitamins, protein, and
Can I get those vitamins and protein without eating meat? Sorry?
I didn't hear you.
Can I get those vitamins and proteins without eating meat?
Yes, you can. You can eat eggs, for example.
No.
But meat is.
Wait. I'm not talking about animal products. I'm talking about just veggies. Can I get everything? Can I get everything a human needs to survive and be healthy without eating meat?
I don't think so.
Wow, I've been.
Hello. Can I ask you a small question?
Hold on, there's a lot going on right now, and I need to go through one point at a time. Okay, so first of all, for you guys, that's fair if you don't know. I'm not gonna blame you for something you don't know. But actual science says that we can be healthy on a vegan diet as long as we get, vitamins and minerals on it. And yes, we can get those vitamins and minerals on a vegan diet. If this is the case, so let me ask you this, guys, just all of you. If we can be healthy without eating meat, without hurting animals, should we stop hurting animals?
Yes.
Amazing.
Brother, I have a question. Can I ask?
Yes, what's the question, mister?
I guess you mentioned earlier that you respect animals, right?
Yes.
And you don't want to kill them, right?
Yeah, my actions.
Your main point is to save life. Am I right or not?
No, not necessarily. What I mean by respect is for example, if I say I respect you, what I mean by that is I don't do anything to cause harm to you. Right? Like, for example, if someone was like, hey, here are 2 buttons, you either press button 1 to hurt this person on Discord, or not press the button at all, I would not press a button at all.
My question
the
was
human
that,
is not
what was your main point? Like, your main point was to save a life.
To prevent
not to kill the animal and to save their lives.
To prevent them from being hurt for unnecessary reason.
There is a lot of necessary reasons.
Brother,
to eat it, to eat them.
trees, we all know that, but brother, trees have also lives. So why don't you respect them also? Why don't you stop hurting them
They
as
don't
well?
have.
Wait, can I jump in quickly?
Yes.
So Spooderman,
Yes, my brother.
when it's it's Spider-Man. It looks like Spooderman. Okay.
Wait up.
Curious.
Wait up.
So, I guess your recommendation would be to cut down the trees because during the fall, all the leaves fall off of them and they must experience pain then, right? So,
No.
in order for them not to experience pain, we should just eliminate all the trees, yeah?
They never made that claim. I have to interject. They said.
No, my point was answer me first. Does trees have lives or not? Only yes or no.
No.
So
Don't
wait.
go here, you're about to embarrass yourself.
Wait. Bacteria and organisms are alive, but that doesn't mean just because they're alive, that doesn't mean they're conscious or have brain. Like for example, there's a bacteria in my mouth. Whenever I wash my teeth, I kill some bacteria, right?
Wow.
Yes, right.
Okay.
Right.
But I
So-
don't care about the bacteria, because bacteria doesn't
Don't
have
have a
a
brain.
brain.
It's so it
No,
means
they,
that
they have a brain. No.
Oh, we got a
No
dumbass.
way.
my brother.
No way.
Wait, who just said that?
Animals
Hold on,
inside
hold
each
on,
other.
hold on. I need to pick up on this. Who just said that bacteria has a brain?
Who said
It
it?
was Leech
Leech.
OX1.
Leech. Oh, no, hold on. Leech.
Okay. It was not the point. Let's
Nova said it
just
doesn't have a
laugh.
brain. You don't have a brain.
Okay,
The animals have no
My
brain,
brother.
have no mind. Not
My
a
brother.
brain, not
Animals do
the
think.
brain.
Bacteria have a brain, but animals don't.
So-
This doesn't get any
my brother.
better.
Not the
So,
brain is the main.
Bro.
The mind.
So bacteria, they do not have
Oh
the
my
brain,
God.
right? So does this allows us to kill them?
I have no
Bro.
issue with you killing anything that doesn't have a brain.
It's your personal problem. If you talk about life, like we want to save animal life, we don't want to hurt them. So you should think as the same with the trees, with the vegetables.
Yeah,
right?
wait,
They
hold on.
They do also
Hold on.
have.
Let me ask you just a quick question, because we can go into this conversation about what vegans should care about, but I think what's really important is this specific question. Which one would you save, a dog or a cactus from a house fire?
A dog.
Why would you save a dog over a cactus?
What kind of question is this?
It's a very important question, which will go into the logic that you're kind of like invoking right
Okay,
now.
okay. I have a question. Suppose
Can you
in a
answer?
farm,
Wait,
in a
can you answer? Can you answer?
A dog.
Why?
Because a dog
But-
is more precious. It is about a more precious than the cactus.
More
Suppose
precious? What do you mean by more precious?
My brother, let me finish. Suppose in a country there will be bombing, or suppose there is a fire between a whole apartment, and there is a parliament member is living in the house. What would the government do? They will save you at first, or the parliament member?
I'm
They
asking-
will definitely save the
but
parliament
I'm
member.
asking
Because
you
why?
about a
Because you
cactus.
do. No, brother. It's the example is both are the same. Suppose in a farm, in a chicken farm, there is a fire.
Wait.
There's a-
You said
let me
both are
finish,
the
brother. If
same?
you-
Both are the same?
My brother, when you was talking, I did not interfere. Let me
No,
finish,
this
my
is.
brother.
I have to
If
know
you-
exactly what you're saying. Are you saying saving a cactus and saving a dog are the same?
No, my
Brain
brother.
rot.
I told my answer was to save the dog.
But why?
Now,
I keep
please
asking
let
you
me
why.
finish. Oh, wait, I'm explaining why. Let me explain.
Okay.
Suppose there is a fire in a chicken farm where thousands of chickens are living. Okay, so there's 1,000 chicken, and there's also a man who takes care of the chicken. So in that point, who would you save? Chickens, 1,000 chickens, or the man? You will definitely save the man.
chickens, bro.
Why?
No,
Why?
chickens.
My brother,
Chickens.
why?
Chickens.
Both have brains.
Chickens.
Both have brains.
chickens,
So you are
bro.
gonna leave the man. You are gonna let the man die and save the chickens.
Yeah, I think we
Yes,
should.
sir.
boy.
Spooderman, wait.
Yes,
Can you
sir.
just slow down? Spooderman, Spider-Man,
Yeah,
whatever
true,
you want.
true, true.
We need to slow down here, okay?
Yeah.
You're jumping here, okay? Felix asked you a
No, my
question
brother.
about the dogs. So if you can just slow down,
Why don't you
just
question
please,
my
please,
answer?
please slow down. Felix
Okay,
is
okay, my brother.
engaged with you. You should respect Felix and engage with him in kind, okay? Let's slow it down.
Yeah, I still didn't understand when you say a dog is more precious than a cactus. I still don't understand what do you mean by precious.
My brother.
Stop calling me your
Why
brother.
why would someone save a man instead of 1,000 chicken? If the both of the case they are dying the same.
Wait, but I'm
So
asking.
why would someone save
Wait,
the man at first?
bro, I'm asking you, why would you save a dog over a cactus? And you said, anyway, fuck your question, go fuck yourself. There's 1,000 chickens and 1 man. Like, why are you ignoring my question?
Brother, both of these cases represent the same thing.
Can you answer my
You gotta
question?
be here in good
Why
faith.
would in this
Bro, listen. Hang on a second. You are like skipping the question by bringing in another question, okay? Felix not talking about the chickens and this man. He's talking about the dog and the cactus. So can you answer his question? You're just crashing out.
I'm simply asking, what do you mean by precious? Like, I can say that 40-year-old vegan is more precious to me than you because I have a better connection with him than you. So, can you tell me why a dog is more precious than a cactus?
Because at the same way that we should save the man instead of the chickens.
Oh my! Wait, bro. Do you have some fetish with a man and 1,000 chickens? Because I have nothing to do with the question. All I ask you is, there's a cactus, there's a dog. Where the fuck do you get the chickens from?
Brother, I answered your question at the first time. I
Right.
said I would save the dog.
But
then
you said, hold on. Listen carefully. You said, and I respect it, you said I would save the dog because dog is more precious. And I asked you, okay, what do you mean by precious? And then you said 1,000 chickens. Like, what the fuck? Like, can you tell me, what do you mean by precious? What do you mean by that?
Cute. I think he means cute.
I want to know what they mean by precious, because there could be many things. I could find some people cute, but not precious.
My brother, hello.
Stop calling me your brother. Jesus, I told you once.
So what should I call you? My sister?
Just call me bro.
Bro.
Bro
What's
and
this?
brother both represent the same thing.
Not to me, but just call me Phallic. Fuck it. Just call me Phallic. So what do
What
you
does
mean?
precious mean?
Yeah, what do you mean by precious? Dude, my PC, I'm gonna say, tell you guys, my PC is very
Spider-Man.
precious. My PC is very precious because it's a gaming PC. It has some high-end equipment. That's how it's precious.
Ooh.
And 40-year-old is very precious to me because I have a personal relationship with 40-year-old, and they are very chill, and I like it.
Thank you.
You know, that's
Tell us more.
Oh, and
Tell us
Chip
more
is
about
very
that
precious to me because he gets. I get to see his muscles every day. So there are different
Nice.
levels of precious. You see. So what do you mean by
Mhm.
precious? So what do you mean by precious, man?
Do we have somebody
Spider-Man.
who's confusing
Brother,
extrinsic
If
value
you would
versus
answer my
intrinsic
question,
value?
then it will be
What
it
is-
will be easier
what
for
does
me to
precious
answer your
mean?
question.
What does precious mean, Spider-Man? Please. Please.
Because, for example, if I was
Spoiler.
doing a let's say I was doing a homework, and my teacher was like, I like your answer because it's better." That doesn't really tell me anything about my homework, right? Why it was better. So when we talking about precious, we want to understand what do you mean by that. We're not trying to get you in any corner or anything. We are like, Bro, I'm basically saying, I don't understand. What the fuck do you mean? Can you explain it in a different way? That's all I'm trying to ask you. I don't understand you. Explain it differently. That's it.
Brother, the question.
Brother
my problem is I can explain everything in my own language, and currently I'm new to English, so I'm
That's okay.
learning here.
So let me say this.
I used precious word because I can't find any other suitable words for that.
Let me say this. To help you. I don't know English. I don't know precious. Explain precious to me.
Something that is more important than other things.
Thank you. That I do like that answer. Why is dog more important than a cactus?
Because it's more precious.
No, don't say the same word. No. It's precious because it's precious.
Okay, but maybe I can help out. So Spider-Man, are there some personality traits of the dog? Maybe you're close to the dog, maybe they're individuals who deserve respect. Is there anything about the dog that like you had mentioned the cactus, you were worried about plants before, so that's the point that we're trying to figure out.
I was trying to explain with my example. Like I was comparing cactus with 1,000 chickens, and I was comparing a dog with a man who cares about.
But that's not what we're asking. We're asking what you value in the dog. Why do you value them over the cactus?
Because in that case, in that particular perspective, a dog is more important than a cactus.
Yeah, but why more important?
Because at the same way that the chickens are less important than the man. A man should be safe at the first.
That's not what I'm asking.
Why are you ignoring my example?
Okay, let me ask you. Let me ask you. Do the chickens have no value in life? Are the chickens worth less than a cactus?
No, they don't. They do not worth less than a cactus, but they do worth less than a human.
Would you say the dog and the chickens are closely similar together, that they would both deserve respect over a cactus?
My brother, please consider my example. Suppose there's a cactus and a dog, and there's a fire in the house. No, let me finish. There's a fire. There's a fire in the house. We will save the dog first. But imagine there's a cactus, there's a dog, and there's a human in the home, and the home is in fire. We do not save the cactus. We won't save the dog. We will save the human first.
Dude, this is crazy. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Let's see the chat real quick. He can't help saying, brother, it's part of it. Yeah, I know. It's just really annoying. I just don't like it. People should kind of like learn. Like, if someone doesn't want to be called this, like, even though it's part of the culture, still, decent respect. Like, I get it, but the like is different from calling. Like, imagine if I was saying, hey, my best friend, like stop, I'm not your best friend, that's a little bit different. Let me quickly check. Yeah, soy fast Joe. This fella always calls me daddy. Soy daddy, yo. Let's see.
Sure, how do we try to be as objective as we possibly can when we acknowledge that based on who we're asking, they could say someone matters more?
I'm gonna quickly go grab a snack, by the way. Oh, sorry.
No. My brother, can you explain it to a easy?
There you go. I've muted Discord. I'm gonna go grab a snack real quick, but I'll let you guys listen.
For example, if you ask me and I have a pet chicken, then a chicken will matter more than a dog. If I ask you, you will say a dog matters more than a chicken. If I ask a chicken, they'd say a chicken matters more than a dog. Like, you see, from all these different points of views, one matters more than the other. So how do we choose, not who matters more, because that's not important, but rather who matters enough that we don't kill them?
This is a difficult question, brother. How can we choose neutrally? Like, if we think with a different
I
perspective,
can explain to you if you want, Spider-Man.
both have the same value, my brother. Chicken has the same value and the dog has the same value.
If you think from the perspective, exactly, and that's exactly it, right? If you think from the perspective of the victim, they both have equal value. And therefore, if it's wrong to harm one because a dog values their life, it should be wrong also to harm a chicken because a chicken also values their life.
Yes, with a different perspective, both has the same value.
Yeah, exactly. So shouldn't we take the perspective of the victim when we're choosing whether to harm them or not?
Yeah.
And do you think that from the perspective of the victim, do you think the animals want to be killed, enslaved, anything like that?
Brother, what was your ID?
So I was asking you that, do you think that if we have to consider the perspective of the victims?
No, I
when
got
we
your
choose-
point, my brother. I was asking
Yeah.
what your ID. It was that cheap guy. You are far more better than my brother. You like I'm having with you a good conversation. Like you are understanding my point, and I am now also able to understand your point of view. But the previous
I'm
guy,
glad that works for you.
maybe Bro Felix and some other guys, they were trying to,
Yeah.
I mean,
We're
pressurize
terrible. Yeah.
more than terrible, my brother.
Well, because originally I would say you were talking about a cactus and a dog, and then you switched it to some other topic. And we
Because
tried to.
my brother, I do not have the exact vocabulary
now
to
you're talking
express
over
my
me.
word.
So I can't
That's
talk.
why
I'm
I used
in the case you're
examples.
talking over me.
It doesn't really matter. This isn't like we don't like. I personally don't care about comparisons. You know, comparisons are the thief of joy. I'm just like we acknowledge that these animals, that their life matters to them because from their perspective they don't want to be killed, and we just choose not to kill them. Doesn't that sound fair?
If you think like that, yes, they should not be killed. But those who eat meat, from their perspective, these are only like food, a source of nutrition. That's
Yeah,
why
but
they
you cannot
consume.
you cannot take into consideration the perspective of somebody who wants to oppress somebody else, can you? Like for example, there's been people who have oppressed other people. For example, white people have oppressed black people and other races a lot throughout history. Doesn't mean that the white people should have just said, well, from our perspectives, it's all good because we benefit from it. They needed to consider the perspective of the victim also. So if you think that we should consider the perspective of
Brother,
them,
in that
no matter
perspective,
if
they
you...
should not be killed. In your perspective, they shouldn't be slaughtered.
Well, in my perspective, I don't have a particular opinion on what should happen to them or not. I just acknowledge that they deserve to live, and I don't kill them.
Okay, so I think I know what's the main difference in assumptions here. For the vegans, they count the sufferings of animals, and for
Wait, Tyler. Sorry, we're having a conversation here. You're more than welcome to jump in afterwards, but we're just having a conversation with Spider-Man right now. We'll come to you after that.
Yeah, I'm talking about your
We'll
conversation.
come
We're
back to
discussing.
Yeah.
We all are here discussing, like 10 or more than 10 people. What's the problem
Yeah,
if
maybe-
someone joins us?
That's not how it works.
Sure, Tyler. What do you think the perspective is? Well, that's fine, Tyler. What do you think the perspective is? Because we keep saying We shouldn't be harming
Vegans
other
account
individuals.
Vegans account for the sufferings of animals and other non-humans living sentient animals who feels pain and all, and non-vegans do not. They just care about only other humans, not the sufferings and pains of other sentient animals. I think that's a major difference between vegans and non-vegans, and due to this disagreement, they differ.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to explain it that doesn't matter whether you want to take into account, and by the way, not suffering, but their experience, because obviously the white people did not want to take into consideration the black people's experience, and they wanted to continue enslaving them because they benefited from it. So it's not that, like, in order for justice to actually be justice, you need to take into consideration the perspective of the victim. Otherwise, if you only take into consideration the perspective of the victim when you want to, that's not really justice, is it?
Karen, you miss her. What the fuck? What do you mean? Yo, no.
You can say, don't put the lives of animals as important as the other humans. So that's why they're okay with killing them.
Neither do I.
Them
Neither do I. Then that wasn't the point. The point wasn't whether we put the lives of others more than the less. Tyler, I literally don't give a fuck about you, Tyler. And I don't mean this disrespectfully. I don't know who you are. I don't care about you. It couldn't faze me if anything happens to you. And I don't mean, again, this disrespectfully. I just don't know who you are. And I know a lot of people are harmed every single day. But I still wouldn't harm you, Tyler, because I don't need to. And I know that you don't want to be harmed. It's the same with any other animal. I don't care about them, but I wouldn't harm them because I know they don't want to be harmed. And I don't need to harm them.
Yeah, it's called Skate. It's on this game. It's called Skate. It's on Steam. It's free to play. It's pretty cool.
It's not about care. It's not about anything. It's just about acknowledging that justice means looking at all the individuals' perspective, not just yours, not just the one who benefits from it, not just the one who wants to continue benefiting from it, but rather every single individual that's involved in it. You take into consideration all the perspectives. And if I take into consideration what would imply for you, for example, to become vegan, maybe it is a little bit inconvenient for you. But I don't think that measures towards what the animal is going through. The chicken, right? They have their whole existence stripped away. So I would say a week of inconvenience for you is definitely worth hundreds of animals not being killed. Hell, it's definitely worth even one single animal not being killed.
I have to say this, I guess. Your perspective is right or wrong. It's subjective, kind of. And what human nature is about actions and consequences, not right or wrong, suffering or non-suffering. So, like, if I harm other humans, then obviously I know the consequences will be the other humans may harm me, and they have equal capabilities as mine. Just as in racism. But in animals, we don't have those consequences.
This has to stop.
The bullet bite.
Wait, this has to stop. The reason why, if you could get away hurting women, would you be okay? Do you think that would be okay?
The thing is, it's you can't go away hurting women.
Yeah, what if there's no consequences for you? You can literally hurt a woman and have absolutely no consequences.
There are consequences.
What if there aren't? You can use your imagination, right, Tyler? Use your imagination. Imagine that there would be no consequences. So, Tyler, there's no. For example, the president of the United States raped a woman, and there have been no consequences for him. So there are people who actually get away with harming a lot of women without any consequences. So there are a lot of these situations. So the question remains: if there are no consequences to the actions of harming somebody, do you think that then harming that individual is right?
Okay, the only problem is it's not about right or wrong. It's wrong in a lot of places.
Would you do it?
The thing is, yet people would do it. People
would you do it? If you were Trump, would you?
So I won't, and I don't have those kind of desires that I might feel to hit women. That I might.
Is it right? Is it right to do?
Jesus Christ.
No.
In your opinion, it's not.
Even if nothing happened to you.
But but for the human nature, if a human sees that there are no consequences to this action, he might try it.
Would you
We're
try?
talking
And he
to
probably will.
you, about you.
To me,
We don't
about my
care.
personal opinion.
Yes.
I don't believe in hitting women, even if there were no
Why
consequences.
is it wrong?
Because they were as important as I am. They are also humans. And I
What if
shouldn't
you
be
could
hitting
get
them.
away with it with no consequences, though?
Well, I won't get anything from hitting women. That's why.
No, what if you were
get
able to have relations with them? Say you put a pill in their drink and they fell asleep, and you did something to them and they didn't know. Would that be okay?
No.
But
So
you
it
would
seems
benefit
like-
from it.
Go ahead. Yeah.
But
No, you're good, Dave.
that's the thing. There are consequences to these kind of actions. That's why people do it. I'm not talking about you. Ask my personal opinion. That's a
We're
whole
not
other
talking
story.
about
Why people do
consequences.
it.
You were talking about
Wait,
morality being subjective, right?
I was talking about why
Tyler,
people
do you think that
on
an
a
action
large
is
scale
right
do
or
these
wrong?
things. I was
Tyler, do
talking
you
about
think
why
that
people.
Sure, do you think an
What?
action is right or wrong only if there's a consequence to it?
No.
No. So
Okay,
so then
my
consequences don't
argument
play
was
a
not that.
role whether
Okay,
it is right or wrong.
listen. My argument was not that if an action has consequences, then only it is right or wrong to do that. But my argument was that people around the world, if they don't see enough fierce consequences, they are gonna do it, and they don't see any kind of consequences in
Yeah, but
harming
what
animals.
about you,
That's why they
Tyler?
do it. What about me? You
Tyler,
asked me a personal
Tyler,
opinion. Okay,
no, so
my
Tyler, okay,
opinion.
so
No
Tyler, so wait,
sentiment
no, wait
being
one second,
should be hurt.
because so wait one second, because we're going in these circles type of situations, right? We're trying to assess
Yeah.
your values, as has been clearly expressed everywhere. So according to you, is it okay to harm an animal if there's no need for it?
No, for me,
Okay.
we should not make any living being suffer that feels pain. We should not
So
make them
no, I
suffer
didn't say
for our
suffer.
gain.
I didn't say suffer. I said harm. Should we exploit
Yeah.
them, for example?
No, we should not.
Okay, so you're vegan then, I assume.
Yeah, I am. And what I talked about is that the problem why a lot of people are not vegan. It's not about right or wrong. It's about actions and consequences
Could you
that they are
quickly
not vegan.
could you quickly explain what veganism is?
Veganism is not exploiting other animals for your food requirements and other things.
Okay.
Yeah. So sure. It's kind of weird that you interrupted the conversation when we're trying to explain to somebody about veganism and such. But Tyler, like, you understand that that this is just a theory that you have. We all have theories about human nature and why people behave the way they behave, right? Doesn't mean that it is
Yeah.
true, right? This is just
Oh, Tone, I gotta tell you something. I think we had the conversation about this. Ben and Jerry's, even though it's great, it's an amazing product, but the two people, the Ben and Jerry, I think the two people names, who created Ben and Jerry, are basically saying, bro, we are put in a situation where we have to support the Israel. Like they were completely against supporting Israel for what's happening in Palestine. But the higher ups told them, yeah, you can't do jack shit. Fuck you. We're going to sell Ben and Jerry's to Israeli, especially the ones who are in IDF. I was like, what the fuck? Crazy.
A vegetarian. So I'll just explain it. That one's a diet. So vegetarian is a diet where they exploit cows and hens. And the other is the idea that we shouldn't exploit others for our benefit. So no eating them, no wearing them, no watching them in a zoo, no anything like that. Using them as commodities or resources. Just leave them alone. That's it. Does that make sense, Spider-Man?
Yeah, they do make sense.
Yeah. So what would prevent you from living vegan today? What was I can't remember what you were mentioning earlier, but
Yeah, I've never done vegan. I remember reading about it. The thing is, they are. I'm not sure how I feel about it, because the people who made the ice cream are like, fuck Israel, and the people who are like, the higher ups are saying like that they're going to continue selling it. So I just, dude, I don't know. Like, can the guys like Ben and Jerry can even do anything about it, especially when it comes to the ice cream? Like, I get it that they are literally actively saying fuck Israel for genociding Palestinians, but like, can they even do anything with the money that's being given to them by the Ben and Jerry sales? That's I do wonder about that. Also, for you guys, I'll probably end the stream soon because I still want to go for like at least an hour jog soon. I want to finish an episode of a TV show I'm watching, and I told myself, you know what, I am going to finish the TV show today. But I have a commitment to myself that if I'm watching TV shows, I gotta be on the treadmill. So let me just quickly check what's happening with Discord. I'm gonna quit this for now. Or I'll just keep it on the maps.
and if people agree with the ethical side of things, then we provide all the resources. The how's easy to eat and live, like eat plant-based. That's the simplest thing in the world, and it's actually opened up a huge variety.
No, Ben. We said Ben and Jerry, the ice cream. Well, I was just kind of discussing the Ben and Jerry creators of the ice cream are anti-Israel because of genocide. But the higher-ups of Ben and Jerry's are saying that it is okay to support the genocide because sales. You know, it's a weird freaking thing.
So what about the ethical side? Let's say you all your concerns, Spider-Man, were met, and you spoke to Chip or you went to Challenge 22, and they gave you all the resources you need to live healthy, strong, and live longer than being someone who eats animal products. What would hold you back from respecting animals today, this moment, and saying I'm going to live vegan?
Yeah, Ben, I get it, but imagine being like, yeah, we're kind of supporting a genocide, but how did the sales go? How did the sales look? Are we in profit? Are we getting more profit by selling it to the Israeli who are genociding the Palestinians? Like, bro, what the fuck?
I have one more question, my brother.
Sure.
As we know that in worldwide there's a lot of eggs produced every time.
All right, I think I'll let them talk one-on-one because 40-year-old is doing great. I think I'm gonna hop off in a second. I'm gonna close down everything, close down the game, close down stuff. So I think I had a little bit of fun talking here, talking there, but I